Alright, looks like we're good. Looks like we're all recording. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. We're all set up. We're going to be playing a Castlevania game today. You just get comfy in my seat and get my controller here. The wire keeps getting tangled. So I haven't played Harmony of Dissonance on stream in quite a bit. And today I'm going to be doing the hard mode for the retro achievement to clear that mode. Until recently, I actually wasn't aware that this difficulty even existed in this game. But hang on. In order to get it, you have to input... Hang on a second. For the name, you have to input hard game. And I should hear a voice clip if it's successful. There it is. Okay. 50 years have passed since Simon Belmont vanquished the curse of Dracula. Fate has dictated that Juste Belmont, blood descendant of the Belmont family, hunt for the relics of Dracula. One day, Juste's best friend, Maxim, who had set out on a training expedition 2 years earlier, returned unexpectedly. His body covered with wounds. He informs Juste that Lydie, a childhood friend whom they both deeply care about, has been kidnapped. Maxim has completely lost his memory of his time training away from home and only has vague images of the kidnapping. Ignoring his bodily injuries, Maxim leads Juste to the place where he believes Lydie is being held captive. Passing through the thick fog, the two men happen upon a castle undocumented on any map. Could this be the fabled Dracula's castle? Standing solemnly in the night, this forbidding castle welcomes its unexpected guests as the moonlight shines upon it. Ooh. Fancy. If you don't know how this difficulty works, it makes it so that you take twice as much damage and you deal half as much damage, so we'll see how that works out when the game actually really gets into it. You get comfy. In a second. Yeah, the title lingers for a little bit. So you truly believe that Lydie was brought to this castle? My memory fails me, but this seems to be the place. Don't you believe me? I know better than anyone that you are not the type to lie. Juste. Are you alright? I'm fine. It's Lydie you should be concerned about, not me. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. You have my word. That's Maxim. That's just Juste Belmont's cool Japanese warrior friend. That just is a thing, apparently. Okay, then. See you inside. Alright, let's get in. There's nothing really to the intro here. Just get in the castle. Don't mind the little lightning. The storm's just about to let up here. Ooh. This thing right here is invincible. There's nothing you can do except just go forward. I can't go up there until later in the game. I gotta come back with, like, the super jumps. He's like the cool ninja friend, yeah. Fun fact, you can actually get Maxim's sword in Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. It's an equip item for Jonathan. Also, other fun fact, during this intro, it's actually possible to jump in a way where you can fall into this pit before the bridge fully rises, and it glitches you to the other side of the map. And you're basically soft locked there. You can't do anything. But it's really funny you can do that. Alright, so it's only the first couple rooms here, so we shouldn't have to worry about the hard mode mechanics. I think no matter what, the zombies always do 1 damage anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hang on. But let's just go get the life up. Okay, hop down here. Now, one thing I should mention right quick, because Harmony of Dissonance is the weird one. I know a lot of people haven't played it. Harmony of Dissonance doesn't really have secret breakable walls. There's just these things that are out and about. And it becomes very obvious later how you're supposed to break them, but yeah. In this one, you don't have to, like, whip all the walls like a maniac trying to just, like, unlock stuff. Okay. Look at that Elizabeth Bathory poster. Shrine of the Apostates. Yeah, we can't do anything here. That's the other side of a boss room. We have to loop all the way around for that. Ooh. I love how the zombies just completely fade out there. Harmony of Dissonance is also the only one that's got the, it has the forward dash. They saw that everybody just, like, used the back dash as Alucard. So they're just like, you know what? Have a forward dash for this one. Okay, take the fist. And hi, Victini. You've been subscribed for 2 years as of today. Ooh, nice. Obtained the Soul Orb. 1 sec. Relics. Just to show what they do. Allows the user to see how much damage the enemies are receiving. Okay. Also, little detail, you can see a corpse hanging in the background. Do you see it? It's right in front of Juiced's head there, to the right and above. A lot of people don't notice some of the background details. It's very tiny. You probably wouldn't see it on an original Game Boy Advance. Okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to do more Castlevania. I feel like I don't do enough Castlevania since I became a VTuber. So, you know, totally valid excuse to just spam more playthroughs, but this time there's anime on the side. Perfect. I did do a ROM hack the other month, the Maria of Sorrow one. I gotta play the sequel ROM hack, Maria of Ruin. Okay, just put the armor on, makes very little difference. And just put this on. JB's bracelet stands for Juiced Belmont. But it's funny that it says JB, because every time I see it, I think like he's got like one of those like Justin Bieber bracelets. You know what I mean? It's like just to remind him about his boy JB when he's going through Dracula's castle. Okay. I just find that very funny. Oh. Okay. Yeah, don't take unnecessary damage, because I feel like it'll add up on my way to the first save room. He's a fan. Yeah, a fan long before he even exists. Okay. Just jump. Also, if you're wondering why Juiced has this weird blue aura, I always gotta point this out, because it's always a big thing people talk about. The first Game Boy Advance Castlevania was Circle of the Moon, and reviews at the time complained so much that it was too hard to see your character on the screen. So their solution to that for this game was to give him like a bright aura so that he sticks out more from the background. And I guess a lot of people did not like that as much, and they for the third Castlevania game, they didn't do that. The third one was Aria of Sorrow. That's the first one with Soma. Okay. I mostly have a lot of the retro achievements for Castlevania games right now. Oops. I almost have all of them for this game. I've been grinding it a bit on my own. I've managed to do a lot of the boss no damage whip only achievements. But I need to get the achievement for hard mode, so I thought I'd just do this playthrough on stream just for the heck of it. Because I've never streamed hard mode before. We can see how it works. Okay. Playing Circle of the Moon was a pain on OG Game Boy. They also used brighter colors in this game as well. Hang on. I want to keep the fist. The fist sub-weapon does this, by the way. At the cost of hearts. He literally says, listen to him. Yeah. I think I could turn it up a tiny bit, actually. Hang on. Just a couple decibels there. How's it sound? Okay. He does, like, the aura thing. They have Japanese voice clips in this. Okay, here we go. Alucard save room, basically. So, Koji Igarashi is a big JoJo's fan, so there's a bunch of JoJo's references throughout the series. I've not seen JoJo, so I only know them passively through that. Heart max up. Heart max up, you're going to find out, are the most useless item in the series. Oops, because we are not going to need hearts. You see that blue meter? That's my magic meter. In Harmony of Dissonance, that's the only meter that matters. The hearts, who cares? Okay. Oh, hang on a second. They just completed the retro achievement revision for Super Mario Eclipse. Nice. I check that out sometime. Oh, this room right here, yeah. Sorry, I'm pointing some stuff out along the way. You're supposed to come back here with, like, double jump or, like, no, super jump. Double jump's not enough to reach this. But it's actually possible to do a maneuver to get up there early and kind of sequence break to get, like, an equip item much earlier than you're supposed to. I did that for an achievement. I didn't know you could do that until I saw the achievement mentioning that. But I am going to show you a sequence break coming up in a little bit. Well, not really a sequence break, more like a way to cheese an item a little early. But I need the fist to be able to do it, so that's why I'm hanging on to it. Okay. Mario Eclipse got finished like 13 minutes ago. Nice. Also, this track right here, very cozy. Oh, okay. Here, look how much damage he'll probably do to me. Oops. Never mind, I killed him. I've been avoiding damage pretty well here. I'm kind of like spacing myself, but... Okay, yeah, he does a big chunk. He normally does 6 damage at this point. There we go. Because the items I've been finding barely make an effect on my defense. Halt! The color of your soul. You must be a Belmont. That is correct. This overwhelming power. Death? Indeed. Which means this is in fact Dracula's castle. That might be true, though the power that is here is not my lord's. What do you mean? I must go now. We shall meet again, son of Belmont. Ah, he got away. Look at that pose that Juice does. Like, shaking his fist right there. Okay. Alright. Now... that's just the map over there. I always think the map looks like a half-eaten chocolate bar. Get this right here. Pokemon Lazarus also has a Monotype subset now. Nice, there's a lot of subsets coming out for games. Never gonna get bored of retro achievements at this rate. Okay, do this. Hang on. Just want to go get some stuff. Alright, got hit there. I know where the next save room is. Yeah, you can see like 1 or 2 hits is doing that big of a chunk to me. Yeah, so I gotta be a little careful. Is this... I think this is one big gauntlet here. I should be okay to take this path. Let's just do it. I did find a potion. Okay. Do a big little push. I love the little vibe theme going on for the Marble Corridor. It's cool. Also, just show the map right now. Check that out. We've already explored 7% of it. We'll be done this game in like an hour at this rate. I just whipped that wall for no reason. Oops. Okay. We're in a weird spot. Done. Ah, jeez. He kept hovering too close to the ledge there, so... there we go. Just get rid of them, get out of the way. Should be okay. Just use the backdash. Keep yourself spaced. Don't get greedy. Reminder, if you're just joining us, the difference for hard mode is that I do... well, at least I think I do half damage. I'm not so sure about that yet. But I'm definitely taking double damage. That much is very sure, but... now that I'm seeing it... oh, hang on. Okay, here's the ice book. And here's the heart max up. And thank you, Bjorn, for gifting 5 subs there. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm actually not so sure if I'm dealing half damage. I don't remember off the top of my head, but... oops. There we go. I am absolutely taking double, though. That is no question about that. But hang on, let me show you guys the main mechanic of this game. The main mechanic is the spell books. When combined with a sub-weapon, user can cast ice spells, right? How this works is when you turn them on and equip them, right? When you have a sub-weapon equipped, you're, instead of using the sub-weapon, you cast a spell. In this case, Fist plus Ice means Giant Ice Block Punch. There we go. Look at that. I have some iframes, so I kind of slid through them there, too, didn't I? Gotta level up. Probably not safe to dash past this guy. Is he? Yeah, this guy's down here. Okay, let me just zip by him. There we go. Playing Pokemon Let's Go while watching. Nice. You guys cozy? Oh, hang on. Yeah, let me stretch a little bit. I've been out and about, like, running errands this morning. And now I'm at the desk. Sitting down all cozy. Gotta take care of my back, though. So, by the way, yeah, this Ice Fist attack, this is part of, a little sneaky thing you can do up ahead. I'm gonna show you when we get to it. But there's an item you can get much earlier if you use this. I'm not exactly sure if it's intended or not, but getting the item early really makes no difference, and I'll explain why in a little bit. Okay. So far, hard mode's not too bad. The save room should be forward, up, and left. Let's do that. Okay, there's the axe, but again, let me keep the fist first, and I'll experiment with the other spells. Okay. Yeah, Circle of the Moon has the card system for its magic stuff. This game's got the spell books and sub-weapon combinations, and Aria of Sorrows got all the monster souls. Did I finish those errands? Yes, I did. Oh, okay, that's the book right there. Now, if I'm not mistaken... hang on, before we... where is it at? Yeah, let me go get that item early before anything else. Why not? It should be over this way. Okay, watch out for the Medusa heads. Leather gloves, what do they do? 2 extra defense. Sure, we'll take it. Adulting is always fun. Yeah. I had to meet with my accountant about, like, some tax stuff, and, like, after dealing with that, yeah, I'm glad to be home, I can tell you that. Okay, take the redstone. So this adds fire element to your whip attack, but it also just gives you +2 strength. Doesn't make much of a difference unless the enemies specifically resist fire or something. Also, can someone please tell me if I'm logged into retro achievements? Because I feel like I forgot to do that. Did I forget to do that when I set things up? Okay, that's the boss room. Just ignore that for now. I want to go... Yeah, I want to continue to the right. Oops. This? This is the start? No, don't worry. We just got started here. Oh. Take this guy out. Don't get too close. Just little slidey skeletons. Hang on a second. Should be up over this way. Oh, jeez. Fleeman should not be doing that big of a chunk of health bar to me. Okay, just be careful. Okay, pushed him back like that. Yeah, hang on. It's up over here. Yes, I'm logged in. Okay. Yeah, this room right here, right? So let me get this heart. So up there, you can see a floating ring. That's one of the 5 pieces, or one of the 5 Dracula relics you need to, like, open the final boss door. Now, obviously, the expectation is to come back here with double jump. But if you have Ice Fist, you can just... Hang on a second. You do a better jump than that. There we go. Ah, I got pushed back at the end. There you go. Vlad's Ring. You can get it super early at the start of the game. But, but it's pointless. You know why? Because let me show you. You know what it does? Let me see. Increases luck. Just by having it, your luck stat goes up. The luck stat does nothing in this game. Just like Aria and Dawn of Sorrow, it's basically, you have to have, like, even if you have, like, 999 extra luck, it barely makes any difference to critical hits or item drops. It's pointless. So, yeah. The only thing it does is basically open the final boss door, yeah. So just grab it early so you don't have to come back. I don't think you can reach the... Yeah, I'm not so sure I can reach that thing. Hang on. Oh, right. My mana's empty now. Okay. Here, I'll have to come back for that in a second. Or, hang on a second. You know what? I think I can get that. I might be misremembering, but let me just to fill up my mana, let me use the speed thing for a second. There we go. Yeah, I can get that. It pushes me up just enough, but there's a forced backdash at the end of the animation, so... I was questioning if I could do that, but yeah, I can. Anyways, now that I've done that, we're just gonna go back and we're gonna go fight the first boss now. Now that I've collected some goodies. The first boss that you can technically just ignore, by the way. But why would ya? Hang on, the save room is on the other side. Get rid of you. This game also has some very wacky, like, XP scaling. Like, depending on your level, some enemies that give lots of XP will just, like, drastically give a lot less. Like, you can just get a whole bunch of XP from certain enemies, like, later in the game, but once you reach a certain level, they're programmed to just give, like, literally 1 point. It's really weird. So just hit things and don't think about farming. At least I don't really think I need to farm stuff. Do I prefer Harmony over Circle of the Moon? Well, honestly, after playing a bunch of them over and over, I feel like the 3 of them are just kind of different enough that I don't really have a favorite, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's go in this fancy room. Circle of the Moon was kind of weird because it was made by the Castlevania 64 team. That's a big bat. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely doing, like, half damage to this guy. I'm doing a single point to him. Come on. Oh, 16 on that? Okay. Okay. Critical hits do double damage, by the way. But yeah, your crit rate is barely affected by luck stuff. Don't even waste your time equipping it. There's like a luck ring and a luck charm, but they're pointless. When you hit it like 3 times while it's floating, it just dissolves and goes elsewhere, so... Yeah, there. 3rd hit, he backs off. He's gonna take longer to kill like this, that's for sure. On. 3rd hit. There, just hit it with the big hit for the 3rd one. On. He probably still won't even do much damage to me. But I'm still just avoiding hits. Why not? Come on. Yeah, go down. If he's in the ground, you can hit him more than 3 times. There you go. Oh my goodness, this thing is taking forever to kill now. He should have been dead a long while ago. Ooh. There we go. I need to play Castlevania 64 again, though. I did enjoy it. Streamed it pre-VTuber days. Ah, I didn't get the thing. Okay, half the damage means twice as long. Yes, for sure. But that won't matter for some bosses later when we use more spells. So, I don't need the Ice Fist anymore. Oops. Just go back over to the save room. I know you guys want to see the different stuff, so let's use them. Oh. Here. So, Ice and Axe does this. Oh, it just sends a single meteor down there. Okay. Here. There was some up here, too. Ice Book is all I got right now. Okay, and Bible and Ice just makes you do a frickin', like, energy wave across the ground. I'm pretty sure this is one of the better ones, for sure. Yeah. Should probably hang on to that one. And... Okay. For a second, I thought I just heard my, my software crash, but I think it was just, like, a weird, like, car horn in the distance going off. That was... That bothered me. Well then. Ooh. But chat, hope you're enjoying some Castlevania stuff. I've kind of played a lot of the Castlevania games casually so many times at this point that, like, playing the hard modes or challenge runs for retro achievements does feel like a fun way to do some of them again. Where am I headed here? Hang on, I should go back to that. To the left side here. This... What was this? Okay, just a heart. Using the spells doesn't cost hearts, by the way, so you don't gotta worry about that. That, just grab them anyway, because that's just how we're programmed, how humans gotta see things and collect them. Oh, look at that. See? See? Look how stupidly overpowered that is. Okay. Down over here. Look at this fancy room with that big skelly in the background. That's a really, really big skelly. Room of Illusion. Look at that damage! You see what I mean? This is why the no damage achievements for this game say to only use the whip. Because they know you can just cheese every boss with the spell books, basically. Okay, hang on. I want the life up these guys are guarding. Okay, here we go. The big goofy ice cream potion. Excellent. I got some energy waves going on, that's right. There's multiple books. Ooh, we just found the ice one. There's a fire one, there's a thunder one, there's a wind one, and then there's like a black book that's like a summoning tome. But that one's in a super secret room, but I can show you how to get to the super secret room. It's really easy to remember. Okay. Trippy background. You enjoyed the Castlevania 64 playthroughs, Gamer's Eye? Oh, pardon me. Go. Glad you enjoyed those ones. I like playing that game quite a bit, too. It'd be nice to play the Legacy of Darkness version eventually as well. That's right. I need to have the lizard tail to slide under that. Okay. It's always important to explore every dead end, though, as you might need to be able to break a wall in a weird way. It'll make more sense later, I promise. For now, just keep going past these tasteful-looking statues. Oops. They are. The walls are melting? Yes, they are. And just ignore the freaky skelly in the background, too, as we go up the little purple stairs. Ooh. Where are we at? Yeah, I know which area I gotta pop into now, so... Alright, we'll do that. Okay. For a split second, just looking over at my mic, I thought the settings were just being weird again. Okay, destroy him. Ooh. I thought he was one hit away. I thought that was like the safest thing in the world to do. What am I at? I am level 4, need 315. Yeah, the way the XP scales in this game is... How do I describe it? It's kind of set up in a way where it really, really doesn't want you to stay in a single area grinding forever. But it really makes no difference, in my opinion. Here, let's just go this way now. We need to go down here. And this is holy water. Okay, this makes an ice shield. Hang on. The fairy journal. It's not a spell book. This one... Yeah, recognize the names of his enemies. Okay, so ladies cannot use this book. This is information that the ladies will not have access to. Ooh. The Wailing Way. You need an item for these basic things simply because Symphony of the Night did that. That's the only reason. Oh. Okay, ignore that fella there. Oh, the Monster Tome. And this is another one for that, right? See the data of the monsters you've met. Okay, yeah, this just unlocks the bestiary. It's not a spell book. Just gotta make that clear. Take the money. $25 that we find in the Transylvanian countryside. Do not believe Transylvania used, dollars, but that's okay. Or what is it like, Wallachia? I think they're in. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, just rip you apart with a big aura boost. MP recovers on its own, so don't feel afraid to use it. Silly to get items for mundane stuff. Yeah, I think the idea is they just wanted to encourage you to explore a bit at the beginning and make you feel like you were getting stuff. I think going over here is... Yeah, okay, I can get that. Crush them. Get the potion. I think the potion only restores 50 HP. Just says restores some. Hang on. Max HP is 80 right now. So very little at the moment. Oh. That's on me for getting too close. Sunk cost fallacy here. Just hit that thing for stuff. Is this... Where the hell am I at right now? Oh. Okay, the bat's hitting me now. Fantastic. You can't reach that jump up there, so... Have to come back to that later. Come apart. Good. Luckily, the bats just die to, like, literally any tap ever. Oh, I can't make that jump. I probably could if I had the Ice Fist, actually. Okay, yeah, I had this route mistaken here. I have to come back if I want that stuff. Make a mental note of that. Ugh. Pennsylvania uses dollars. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? It's so silly. They just put the dollar sign there to make it funny or something. I don't know. Does the Japanese version use the dollar sign, or does it use a yen sign? That would make even less sense for Dracula's castle to have that currency, but okay. I don't know, man. This is why fantasy games just call it, like, generic gold or something. Okay, do this. Coming up to the second boss fight, not too far from here. Not going to be able to pick up everything the first trip anyway, so just make our way forward. Don't feel the need to grind too much. Oops, couldn't get that other guy. Okay, got him. Take the money, because it's funny. What am I looking at right now? Can go that way. We could have Lay like RE8. What even was that in Resident Evil 8? Like the weird villager currency. I don't know what that was supposed to be now that I'm thinking about it. It's just another... Oh, this goes back around here. I got you. Okay, I got you. Just ignore that. Yeah, this part of the map's confusing, because it looks like it's one long corridor, but it's really not, because there's a wall there, obviously. Okay. Give him a little boop. Over here is the extra path. Just use up a little bit of mana, because it's going to recover on its own anyway. Okay, 5 hits normally. Damn it. I need a Lizard Tail for that. So you know what? Hang on. Lizard Tail's right around the corner. So let's just get that first. In Romania, they use Lu. Is that how that's pronounced? L-E-U? I don't know the names of all the world's currencies. I just know that this is not the one Dracula's castle should be using. Right? Dracula's castle does not use dollars. At least it just doesn't seem that way to me. Okay, just go this way. Carefully. Watch out for the breathing fire. You can see I've taken a chunk of health. You don't want to keep that... Oh. You know what? Yeah, just do that. You can see the animation wasn't even finished when that aura was coming out. What is this? Okay, down over here. This room can be annoying, but not right now, it's not. Good. Ooh. Ah, okay, cutscene. I was about to say, where was this? Maxim, are you alright? Oh, Juiced, is that you? I'm glad you're alright. What's wrong with you? Standing around in a daze leaves you vulnerable. I think I've been in this castle before. What did you say? I can't clearly recall, but I think I've been here before. Your memory's coming back to you. It seems so. I've been feeling strange since coming to the castle. If we continue a little further, perhaps I may be able to recall something. Come on, let's go together, Maxim. Not talk. No! If we're going to find Lydie, we must separate. We'll cover more ground. Yes, you are right. Be careful, Juiced. Watch your back, too, Maxim. Look at him run. He has a very funny walk cycle, don't he? Oh, okay, this is, yeah, we want this one. This is the better one. He almost blended in with the background to me. It's living armor, everybody. Look at that. This is, I hope you like this janky little animation for the knights, because you're going to see it a lot in this game. The weird sprite rotation going on. This thing's built in like 8 different layers. Looked pretty cool at the time, though. No, it still looks cool. Who'll be kidding? The DS Castlevanias also have like similar like rigged-looking enemies. Come on, bro. Come on, do something. Do something. Yeah. Living armor is a joke. He can't do anything. He can't do anything. Good. And over here is this room. Now we got Lizard Tail, so now we can start going... We can start doing the slide. So now I can go through those little crevices. We can use it to access the rest of the castle, too. Okay. Don't have dive kick. To have dive kick, you just need double jump. That's usually how most of the games do it. Alright. The boss makes you think of Power Rangers. Yeah, he does kind of look like that one, like, night guy. What the heck was his name? The villain that with, like, the knight armor face, and he looked like he had just, like, a skin corpse for the rest of his body. I cannot remember his name. I just remember that he looked so scary that, like, oop, they genuinely got a lot of complaints from kids, parents. Okay, so yeah, Ice and Cross just makes like a little fun little familiar that just shoots beams at them. It's not that good. Obviously, the Bible aura is much better, which I can't cast until that thing breaks. It is not even a question which one's better. Here we go. Take this. There's so many Power Ranger villains that isn't narrowing anything down. Yes. Lord Zed. That sounds right. Okay, yeah, Zed, right? Because Zordon is like the name of like the head in the capsule, I think. They always have stupid names, sounding names like that, so I don't know. I need to go back over to the other side so I can use Lizard Tail to get that other life up, because I want the extra insurance to not die here. Okay, just do that. Shred the enemies. Oh. Got greedy again. What am I doing getting so greedy? Okay, do that. Do that. Bust a move with you. Let the mana recover. Don't spam it on every single enemy. There you go. Living Armor is your favorite Dragon Quest enemy. Living Armor sounds like a pretty... There'd be a bunch of games that have that type of enemy, doesn't it? Got an opal. The only thing that the gems do is get sold for money. And we're not even going to bother to do that the whole game, more than likely. Drumstick. My favorite. Floor chicken. Floor concrete, in fact. Hi, welcome, friends. Everybody better be cozy in watching the stream with a snack, by the way. Okay, victory armor. Ooh, yeah, big chunk. Jeez. Try to get another hit there in. Okay, just hit him a little bit there. Okay. See that? I squeezed right between his frickin' sword and him. I could do that, apparently. As you can imagine, Victory Armor was protecting this room, because it's got the energy circle. Also, this room is funny, because it's implied to be Alucard's bedroom. Alucard is probably the one sleeping in this little coffin here. So we're just gonna leave him be. He doesn't need to wake up until a few generations where he teams up with Richter. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure Richter Belmont is Juiced's, like, grandson. And if you saw in the intro, Juiced Belmont is the grandson of Simon Belmont. They always gotta go an extra generation there because Dracula revives every 100 years, not every 50 years. Oh, but Lord help him, he tries. He tries. Why is it called Victory Armor when it lost? Because it's defective. There you go. This? What? Trevor came first. Alucard's not there. Well, Alucard went to sleep after teaming up with Trevor. Oops. Alucard just wakes up for Symphony of the Night because he just detects that his dad is coming back to life, and he's like, you know what? Fine, I'll go deal with it then. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Where am I at right now? Okay, I didn't go over this way. What is this room right here again? That just goes down to that, correct. So, at this stage, it's probably easier if I just climb back up this way instead of taking the main pathway again. Oh. That destroys everything. The cold words. The cold words of the book. Shredding them. Oops. Oh, jeez. Let myself get hit a little too much there. Now I'm at super low HP. Let's go back up this way. Up and to the right there. Does that lead to a dead end? I can't remember, because the early game is just kind of weird with how you move around. But because I have Lizard Tail, there's quite a few things I can go back and do at the start of the castle. Remember, there was quite a few little crevices for this. In a second. Okay, don't need the Ice Punch. Picked up a few items here. Fancy bandana. Worthless. Check the boots. Seeing if I can replace something for something better. Okay, I don't need JB's bracelet anymore. Just put this on for 2 frickin' defense. You don't need JB's bracelet until much later in the game. There is a purpose for it, but it's not right now. Don't jump up there, because I can't reach it. Take the floor chicken. Okay. I think Leon Belmont was mentioned in the Netflix show watch. Yeah, Leon Belmont is, like, the first Belmont that, like, basically goes to hunt Dracula and then just, like, swears that, like, all his family is gonna just come back and beat up Dracula as many times as needed. Okay, that's the locked door. I think Leon's story is, it takes place in the year, like, 1100-something. So really, really long time ago. Okay, jump down here. Gotta go back this way. I still haven't played the 3D ones on PS2. I keep saying I will, and I promise we'll get around to it. I do want to, it's just, I just hadn't been in the mood to play them. Or any of the other 3D ones, like the N64 ones again. Okay, do this. Double check the map. Yeah, I do need to go over to the side like this. Just go this way. If I go to the left side, it'll just be a dead end. We're retracing our steps back to where the marble corridor was. Here it is. I haven't really watched much of the next Netflix show, to be honest. Okay, don't need that. A second, where was it at? First, let's go to the save room. But I can also go get another book, by the way. I know Lizard Tail unlocks that. Here we go. Yeah, for the PS2 games, the first one is, Lament of Innocence. That's the one where you play as Leon Belmont. But the second one is called Curse of Darkness. And that one's weird because you play as a guy named Hector, who I believe is like a boss from Castlevania 3 or something like that. And, like, Trevor Belmont shows up in it. Like, you're basically playing as, like, one of Dracula's, like, former minions that has to just go to the castle and mess his crap up. Okay, fire book and summer clothes. Ooh, summer clothes. Sounds lovely. I wear them? Nope, they're not very good. They make me more intelligent. Actually, you know what? I think I will take that right now. Very little difference, though. So now we got the fire book. We're going to put that on and see what these combos do. Fire Bible does... Okay, it makes me cast a fiery aura or tornado in front of me. Cool. But let's go pick up more. In a second. Heal again. I could just spam the optimal one the whole time, but I know you people want me to show them off, so let's just switch them around as we play. Hang on, there should be an axe over here. Okay, this one makes me stand in the middle of the screen doing nothing. Really? That is so slow. Don't remember that one. Here, maybe I should try it again. Wait, what? It costs so much mana, I can't cast it again. Okay. I think the fire snakes are seeking out the enemies. It's supposed to be like a big screen clear. I'd rather stick with the book for now. Oh, by the way, hang on. What's the input for it? Okay, if you hold up and R, or up and L and R, you can toggle which book is active. See, it's flipping between red and blue. So yeah, the game does not tell you how to do that, so figured I'd just mention that. Have this. Here, let's go get other stuff still, but... Okay, just trying to remember where I'm going here. Take you. Remember in the big wacky room of illusion, there was something I could also slide under. We're going to that. Yeah. What's the percent? 22. I'm almost a quarter done the entire game, and it's barely been 45 minutes of recording. Can you believe that? This must be a really short game. Really, really short. Now let's go over here. Oops. Played this game 3 times, never knew you could press a button to swap the books. I know, the game doesn't tell you. I think I discovered how to do that by complete accident. Ooh. Well, mobile enemies like that don't seem to care about the fire tornado. Wow, the hitbox on that is not very generous, is it? You see that? He was going up and giving the fireballs a kiss, and he did not care. This is the wrong one. Here, switch back to the ice book. Scam box. Okay, do that. Let's go to the bottom of this thing now. Was there another... I think that there's a fist up ahead. We could try using that and see the fire fist attack. Yeah, this room right here. These guys are only given like 1 XP a pop. Okay, that shoots like a Hadoken blast almost. Yeah, we can mess around with that for a little bit. Take the heart max up. And okay, here we go. Lucky charm, don't put it on. Here's a fun little mirror that we can stand in front of to reflect on our actions. For some reason, things look a bit different than they did before. And now I'm down here in the castle. Castle Treasury. Ooh, I don't have enough mana to do it again. Why is it that, like, the energy, like, the ice blast on the floor seems to cost so little compared to all these, like, very much inferior spells by comparison? But whatever. So from here, we have 2 options. We can continue to the left side to the skeleton cave, or continue to the right side for the normal cave. Pretty sure we need to go to the normal cave first. At least it's better to do that. Oh, wait, no, the path doesn't diverge yet. Let me go this way first, because I think there's a save room around this spot. Ah, here we go. Let me grab this. And this is a locked door. This is a big thing I hate about Harmony of Dissonance, by the way. You're going to see a bunch of these random locked doors, and they need different keys, and you're thinking, like, what are these for? I don't understand this at all. Right? But, like, this does not matter until, like, basically near the end of the damn game. And you'll see why. I'll explain it better later. Okay, let's just throw some sparkles at him. Wow, you did not care about those sparkles, did you? You're gonna take them out. How much XP do I need? 40, and I have 2480. Let me see how much he gives. Okay, just get it some space here. Oops, still don't have enough mana, apparently. Can't cast another fireball at him. There we go, got him. Feather Demon's down. Look at the big volcano in the background. It's all wavy and stuff. Not good. Yo, he gave like 600, yeah. Look at that. It was worth it to take him out. I'm doing very good with not taking, like, too many bad hits. And these guys kind of suck. They're gonna hit me. Because they blocked it. They block attacks, and they suck. So just do that. I just don't even bother trying to kill them most of the time. Okay. Wristband. How good is it, though? Probably not good. It is the same as the gloves I found at the start of the game. Whoopee. What are we even getting this for, mate? What are we getting this for? How'd they get a volcano in the castle? Very carefully. Dracula has access to some wacky technology. Oops, uncursed potion. Okay, take you out. I still can't cast another spell. I need more mana. Another reason to get level ups. Increasing your max hearts is so useless because the spells don't use the hearts. To use the hearts, you have to basically turn off the spell book and just use the normal sub-weapon, and who the hell is going to do that, genuinely? Geez, chat, should I use the normal punch fist, or should I use the fireball punch fist, or the giant ice block punch fist? Like, you tell me if I should turn those off. Makes no sense. Anyways, game is saved. Now we need to climb back up. Okay. Let's get through this guy right quick. Let some of those go forward. Okay. You can see he was about to swipe, but it's alright. And here we go. Also, I've been forgetting to mention, but another reason I've been playing this, right? Oh, hang on. Let me get through this room. If I just dash forward at this angle, yep, okay, they ignore me. Now, in this room, I can go just to the right. Yeah, I was about to mention, so there's a ROM hack for Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. It's called Dawn of Dissonance. I played it on the channel, like, ages ago. It has retro achievements now. It's a fan-made, basically story sequel to this game, where you play as Juice Belmont in Dawn of Sorrow's, like, engine and stuff. It was very good. I want to play it again. And now that it's got Chivos, extra incentive, right? Okay. Hang on, I'm going to show you this thing. Okay. I made him take a little oopsie-poopsie tumble. Now we're going to fall down here. This castle's looking pretty gray now, isn't it? Welcome! Why do you have a shop in a place like this? Well, being the wandering merchant that I am, during my travels, I was suddenly swallowed up by a dense fog, and I ended up here. Still, there is no need for you to set up shop in a place like this. At first, I spent some time looking for an exit. I couldn't find one, so without other options, I opened up for business right here. So, what can I do for you? Alright then, business must be booming in this place. Hang on a second. The only thing I really need, just buy the castle map too for convenience. More so for the audience sake. Shin guards, only +1 defense. Cloth helmet. Yeah, okay, this is what I love about this game. Cloth helmet gives me 3 more defense, but the shin guards would only give me 1. Yeah. Casual wear. And a plate coat puts me up to 57. I can't afford it, though. Rubber armor. Ugh, that'd be weird. Here, let me just buy the cloth helmet, because I could use the defense right now. You don't need to worry about shops for a while in this game. Like, they're kind of stupid. It'll make sense later, but the shops are super undependable, and they never have anything worthwhile anyway. So just buy 2 potions for the road as well. Okay, this. Go up here. Redstone. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, I completely forgot I picked this up. Sorry, I meant to show this. This is pointless. This is really stupid. Like, why would you put that on over the fire thing, right? You know why? Because I could just do this myself by spinning the D-pad. What a pointless item the energy circle is, yeah. Now, I meant to put the helmet on. The gloves. Yeah, just put that on you. Cloth helmet. I bet it's really comfy on your head. Ow. Now, the reason the shops are kind of poopy in Harmony of Dissonance is because after that shop we saw just now, the other shops have conditions to be met in order to use them. And I know this is going to sound really stupid and like I'm making it up, but I promise you this is real. You'll walk into the room and you'll see the room is empty, and the conditions for the merchant appearing has something stupid like having an odd number of hearts or having like an even level. And yeah, the merchant just doesn't spawn in the room unless you have that. And I have no idea why they decided to do that, because it's completely useless. You don't even have anything good if you do it anyway. Oops. Oh yeah, I bonked myself into the explosion residue there. I gotta be careful with the bomber armor. You get rid of the eye. He's gonna hit me. The merchant's got OCD. Yeah, he literally just won't let you in unless you fulfill that crap. You want my wares? I have to care about this crap I'm putting you through. Oh, okay. It's just a skeleton. The skeletons and stuff don't really scale. If you see a skeleton late game, it's still a level 1 skeleton from, like, the beginning. So, he ain't no threat. Cloth tunic. At least there's a merchant in this game. Circle of the Moon doesn't have one at all. You want a potion? Go beat up a skeleton for an hour and hope it drops like 5 of them. With the abysmal drop rates of that game. Oh, okay. This doesn't look like a cloth tunic to me, but okay. I lose a bit of intelligence, but I think the defense is more worth it right now. They don't scale a ton? Ah ha ha ha. Funny, funny. You make puns in my chat, I will ban you if I'm in a bad mood. The merchant's really bad at business. Yes, he is. Random merchant fella. Oh. Okay. Watch the bomber armor. Don't want to get hit by the explosion. Take out the peeping eye. Okay, just throw some of these out. Good. Pretty costly. Oops. It costs a lot of mana to use that damn thing. Here, to play it safe, I'm going to use one of the potions, because I picked up a few. I don't want to die. And we're early game, so a potion basically puts me near full. That's a chair. Oops. You see a chair in the middle of the thing? We gotta take it. We're gonna take it with us, and we're gonna find a nice room to put it down. Priorities. Gotta get them straight. Okay, boop you. Don't get hit by the ectoplasm, or we're gonna get cursed, and then we won't be able to move very much. Okay, do that. Oh, knife. Cool. Okay, fire knife does a little DVD menu bouncy thing. And ice knife. Oh, right, that one. Yeah, the lock-on blast. We can use that for a little bit then. Oh. Take the uncursed potion. Where are we at? Okay, so to the right continues to the top floor, but I can't go that way without double jump, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't get too far up ahead unless you have the double jump, but... Just mark the hallway is done. Whatever. Ugh. Can we smash the chair over Dracula's head? No, can't do that. Disappointed that you can't. Oh. Hang on a second. Down here should be where it is. Whoa, what a nice room. Maybe a bit tasteless, perhaps. Perhaps some furniture. Okay, I guess I'll try putting this down right now. Check out the cool chair I found. We're gonna put it down here. So this is, like, a very weird mechanic. Also, there's stairs in the background there. Weird. In this game, you find furniture and you put it down in a room. And that's the collectible. You get... I don't think you even get, like, a bonus or anything if you find all the furniture. Do it for the Chivos, I guess. I did. A Castlevania secret base. A super secret base. I'd love a secret base, though. That'd be awesome. I think the idea is... This was originally a concept for Symphony of the Night, where Alucard would decorate a room with furniture, you'd find. And they didn't end up using it, but they carried it over to this game. But it makes so little sense for a Belmont to care about that. Okay. Welcome to the Super Happy Cave. Nice. Okay, it does tiny hits, but whatever. It doesn't cost too much mana to do this. It looks satisfying and fast to use, though. Oh, a bangle. Okay, goods. Okay, it gives me a little bit more defense, and it keeps the intelligence boost that you give, but hang on. Okay, this is just a straight upgrade. Just put it on over the boots. Furniture can very minorly affect the ending. Like one line of dialogue. One of those things. It don't matter. No, it's not a bagel. But now that you've said that, you're making me hungry. How much we got? 31%. Already about a third of the way through the game. Unbelievable how short Game Boy Advance games were back in the day. That. Grab this. We'll probably be done in like another hour at this rate if I just keep zooming. Okay, level up. Don't need to go up there. Alright. Spitting the skull out. Ignore the man-eater. There's a lot I can't really access in the cave, so we're just kind of gonna go right for, like, the boss and get a move on here. And also, there's a witch girl. We're just gonna attack her because she's in my way. Ooh, ooh. Oh! Hang on, I want that. I want that. Yeah, here we go. Okay, Fire Cross does... Okay, now that looks powerful. Too bad it just burned all my mana, so I can't do it again. Ooh. The voice clips are so funny in this game. Come on now. Ugh, Bella's taking forever to go down. Man-eater just wants a kiss. No, the man-eating plant is not going to eat me today. This isn't going to be one of those streams. If you want it to be, well, you're going to have to pay for all the custom animations. Just go underneath these guys. They literally can't hurt me. The scarecrows are not scary. I don't even remember what's up here. Okay, take her out. Oh, wait, no, I need double jump to get up there. Ah, damn it. Okay. I think I needed to go over to... Where's the... Oh, no, I see where the save room is. I know where I am now. I had this part mixed up with something later. That's okay. Ugh. We'll do a bit more. Still probably would be best to just have, like, the ice book. There you go. Whip them apart. They're just blocking the way. Do scarecrows actually work? You mean IRL? Yeah, they work. Like, the idea is, like, of a scarecrow is you make something that looks vaguely human-shaped by, like, your crops, and it actually scares the birds away because they assume... They can't tell the difference of, like, a real human or, like, just the silhouette of a human. They think there's just presence there, so they avoid it. So scarecrows are a real thing. Aren't crows smart? Well, we outsmart them. That's what we make scarecrows for. Oh. Thematically, though, scarecrows are a pretty spooky thing. I feel like I've read quite a few horror stories that involve scarecrows. Okay. Here, let me get a drink. I haven't, like, taken a sip in, like, this whole hour here, have I? Ooh. Oh, delicious. I didn't get any, I didn't miss any hydrates, did I? Hope not. I don't want to scare the poor fans away. Now, what am I looking for here? I think up here is just a side thing for now. There's not a whole lot... Okay, yeah, this is sealed. I know how to break that open, but it'll have to be later. Most of what you see, I can't reach without double jump and stuff, so... Okay, take the sage statue. That's another piece of furniture. Juice is just gonna... He's just gonna build up that room like it's an Animal Crossing village. Oops. Okay. Down that way. I think I know where the boss room is. It's over here, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I let myself just take a big chunk of damage there. That's unfortunate. Just use a potion. I don't want to run back to the save room. Okay. Okay, this sub-weapon's kind of perfect for him. This. Big punch. Let the mana just recover. And just avoid the falling rocks. Not too hard. Okay, now I gotta hit the core. And he's gonna spray spaghetti at me. Or hamburger at me. Get to the right spot and just do this. He's invincible when he's spraying the meat. Okay. Got a little too greedy there. That's okay. Obviously, it's easier to hit him when he gets near the platform and you can just kind of, like, stand. Ugh. Why does he not use the giant wrecking ball arm? Because he's silly. He's just not smart. He doesn't realize what he's got. Oh, okay. Can I throw another fire cross? Do I have enough yet? There we go. Okay, here we go. Meat getting sprayed. Ah, come on, seriously? Now, in this situation, it probably would be best to just actually turn off the, Ah, jeez. Turn off the spell book and just spam the cross attack, huh? Here we are. Refuse, though. Any day now. Oh, he's dead. There's no shortcut to unequip the spell books. I don't feel like opening up the menu and just unequipping them over and over. Okay. Excellent. There you go. Look at me. Looks like one of those Frankenstein things from Bloodborne Dungeon. Chalice Dungeons, you mean? I kind of see what you mean. Also, this is my favorite room in the game. You get to sit on a cool amusement park ride while it fills up with strawberry jam. That is so unbelievably awesome. Dracula knows how to take care of people. The strawberry jam water world. Only we had Teddy here. Ugh. Teddy would love all the strawberry jam. He'd make a big sticky mess, though. Silly bear. Have to get him to wash his paws off after. We have to fight some ghosts along the way, though. Oh. Let me spin. Also, wasn't there a noise when I hit that button, though? Maybe somebody tripped and fell when they were turning on the strawberry jam. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's nothing at all. Oh, and here we are. Oh, hey, check this out. Oh, it's so obvious. Our poor friend here unfortunately tripped when he pulled the switch to turn on the strawberry jam. There he goes. Oh. Take the heart. And... ah, damn it. I wanted you to jump, but they did not. Strange Mirror and Yellowstone. Yellowstone gives you lightning to your whip. If it even matters. Lightning would probably be good for, like, the sewer area, wouldn't it? Ah. Ah, jeez. Okay, well, that unfortunately went, like, terribly. Come on. There we go. They messed me up, didn't they? Oh. Oh, there they go. No more strawberry jam. It doesn't look like there's any left. Dreamer got slimed? Yes, I did. What do I need to do right now here? I go back to the save room is probably a smart idea. Okay, let me get rid of them, because they're at a weird angle. Okay, got rid of him. Good. Don't want to die on the way back to the save room after fighting a boss. That would be really annoying. Okay. But I beat the boss in here, and I got the Yellowstone. Was there something else I needed here? I mean, beating the boss is good XP, so you want that in the first place anyway. Okay, take you out. Let me just take a peek here. What am I... No, there was also something over there as well. I should go check that. I could probably get an extra health up or something, so let me go. Let me just go back this way. Thing is a magical D20. I guess it does kind of look like it's a D20, ain't it? I need to go back over here. We saved after beating the boss, so we're safe. We're super duper safe. Safe as can be. Okay, how's it going? Finally caught a stream. Just wanted to compliment my Mario Sunshine playthrough. Thank you, friend. I'm glad you enjoyed watching it. Ooh, okay. That bomb obliterated me. Just use that. Fire water. Okay. I send out a little Sonic spin ball. That's not very good. I don't remember that one. Here, let's just keep the cross for now. Oh, give me that. Never mind. Give me this back. Oh, everything feels right. Everything feels right again. I can just obliterate the whole ground with less cost. Alright, do that. Yeah, Mario Sunshine was a lot of fun. Mario Eclipse got its achievements updated, so I'm gonna go through the Eclipse set sometime too, but I just finished Sunshine, so I don't need to immediately play a ROM hack of it. Rip this apart. So out of all the ones I've shown so far for spells, like, is this one not clearly the best? Like, it's like no contest how much better this one is. A lot of the worst ones cost more mana as well. I could just spam this one. The balancing is so weird for these. Okay, take this down over here. Rip them apart. I picked up the fork and knife over there, right? It don't matter if I do or not, to be honest. And this room over here has one of the first other merchant stops, I believe. Let me see if I'll have enough to be able to make it in the room. I'll check. Oh, 100 big dollars here. It's over here. Hang on. Oh, I fulfilled the conditions. Good. I think this one is something like have an even level or an odd level. Like your actual experience level. So we meet again. Glad you see you're looking well. What can I do for you? More potions I could buy. A random t-shirt. And this thing that gives 2 more attack. Ugh. I may as well just buy potions for the road and go, right? Give me 3, and I'm out. Oh. Okay, I need to push the crate down here. If I can open that up. Yes, that is what I need. Big money. Big $100 chest there can just repeatedly farm that guaranteed drop if I wanted that money. How do I... Hang on a second. How do I move this here? Okay, I push it to the left side first, clearly. No, I don't. It has to be from the right and then drop down to this hole. The box puzzles in this game are kind of stupid, if I remember correctly. They make you do some weirdly finicky stuff. Did I look at this wrong? No, I can push it this way. Good. Boo, boo, boo. Juice doesn't have a push animation for some reason. Neither does Soma, but for some reason Nathan does in Circle of the Moon. There you go. And here's the extra health up. Odd way to push a crate, just run into it, yeah. And now that we've done that, it's gonna hop on up. We're gonna continue. I need to go to the other side. That little grayed out spot in the bottom left. That's what we're going to next. Probably should have went there first, if I'm being honest. But I'm so used to always doing caves first before that side. What am I doing? Okay, I gotta go right. Ugh. Every room here looks the same. I'm lost. Come on, come on. Here, just ignore her. Just do this to clear these guys out of the way, too. Yep. They hit me. That was mean. Not even half my mana bar is gone after 2 casts of that. Okay, she down. She down. Oop. Accidentally dashed into their fire. Luckily, those are still weaker enemies, so good. Slime is nothing. Just ignore him. Go up. Make our way back to the save room. Yeah, just retrace our steps. There will be time to fill out all the other rooms of this later. For now... Uh-oh. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get hit by the explosion. Dracula, though, isn't very smart in this game, I feel. Like, I think Dracula... the boss... sorry. In terms of boss fight... This might be the most simplistic version of Dracula, like, ever in the whole series. No, I wouldn't call him Mr. 200 IQ. Okay, do this thing. I can't go down the other way. Just attack the witch girl. That'll teach her to be in my way. The man-eater is, like, really annoying, and I can't just damage boost through enemies anymore. Because I'm just... The damage is going to add up, so I have to make sure I stop and actually fight. Okay. Oh no, I'm going to get more XP, and enemies will not be in my face as much. The enemies don't really seem that tanky. They seem mostly normal. Maybe the critical hits are balancing it out. Uncursed potion. Take that. Okay. Just a little bit further, then over to the left side. Yeah, rip them apart. The only way to increase your max mana is to level up, I believe. Like, there's no item that increases your max mana at all. Don't need the dagger there. Ooh. Can't go up. We're all good. Move the skelly. Ooh, look at that. Look at that big funky cave. This place is high tier spooks. So if you get spooked very easily, if you have a plushie nearby, make sure you got it. But there's a lot of skeletons here because it's the skeleton cave. Look at how many there are. The walls are made out of the skeletons. How amazing. Just gonna rip them apart. And wait for them to pop out. Also, you can see some references in the background of this area. Like, look at that. I believe that's like a Rondo of Blood boss in the background. Or is that a different Castlevania boss? But it's something. Oh my goodness, I want this thing dead. I just want the XP. He's still not dead, so you know what? I'm going up here. 2 hits on that fella. The ankle guards. 100% spooky vibes. Cloth tunic, maybe? No. Oh. Extra 3 frickin' defense. Whatever. That's a whole lot of nothing right there. There we go. He was one hit away. You can slide under that thing. But I wanted to kill it for the XP it probably gave. By now, these little bone soldiers are just giving like 1 XP a pop. Okay, no item there. Is there something up here? Just a potion. What do you think the potions taste like? I like to imagine it's like a blue raspberry syrup or something. I mean, if it's blue, it's got to be like blue raspberry. If it's not, it's a scam. Because how would it heal you if it tastes bad? I don't believe it tastes... Oh, nice. They taste like blue? Kind of like how purple candy tastes like purple. Yeah, we can't break this right now. So leave that be. Look at the spooky gold skellies in the background. Yeah, I'm doing 2 more damage to the skeleton spider now. Nice. Can't back up anymore, so just do that. Cool. Don't get on their bad side. At the top of this room over here. Is this one I need? I need double jump to reach it. Okay, may as well just not even... Damn it. The map is marking it as complete. Yeah. Just like every other Castlevania game, like, stuff really opens up when you get double jump. He's got nothing to retreat to anymore. I think they taste like medicinal syrup. What is medicinal syrup, though? Can it be good? Ugh. What if all healing potions tasted like cough syrup or something? Oh, I hate that stuff. Ugh. Here, I just want the extra XP from taking out another skeleton spider. So I'm just gonna do that. Just rip them apart. Just thinking about it, like, I remember, like, when I was a kid and, like, I would take some of that stuff to feel better. I hated it. And you know what? As I got older, like, you really don't need that stuff. As long as you just, like, drink lots of water and stuff when you're sick, like, it's basically, like, the same effect, almost. It's not like a magic potion that just makes your throat feel better. At least it never made me feel any better when I was younger. Okay, there's a spooky skull. Do this. I don't think I've actually tasted that stuff since, like, I was, maybe a teenager or something. Super spooky. So many skull designs. It's a goth girl's dream. Oops. Get rid of the skeleton spear. If I'm not mistaken, there should also be... This is the area that has the Metroid reference as well. Yeah, here it is. What is it? Like, it's long speculated that this thing is supposed to be, like, Crocomyre's skull. I think that's his name. The red thing in Super Metroid in the lava area. Like, it looks like it's supposed to be his skull, and everyone speculates it's just meant to be a reference because, like, you know, a little nod to, like, you know, the Metroid and Metroidvania, because everyone was comparing them at the time. But they kind of use that as a little elevated skull platform in this area. It looks like it could be, but it also looks like, for legal reasons, it also couldn't be. You get what I mean? Alright, let's just pop over here. Take out Donkey Kong. Speaking of references... Yeah. Without his skin, you legally can't prove that's Donkey Kong either. That's another, furniture item, by the way. Also, this thing's hilarious. Watch. I say as I get hit by it. I was gonna just say I could slide right under it, and I ran up to it instead. Oops. Well, that, of course, I got hit. Yeah, I was trying to show, unless this thing is perfectly centered, its hitbox doesn't scrape the ground, so you can just slide underneath it. But of course, I stood in a position that absolutely made me look stupid. So, disregard what I just did. Juiced! There you are. What's happened, Maxim? Have you found Lydie? How dare you ask me of Lydie? You're one of her captors, aren't you? Huh? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Forget it. I know not the scope of your power, Belmont, but I will not let you have her. What's happened to you? You're not your normal self. I got new powers to surpass your strength, but first, the woman. Farewell. May you rot away within the walls of this castle. Wait, Maxim. Is that truly Maxim? Do my ears and eyes deceive me? Okay. You can barely hear the voice clip. The audio's mixed good right now, right? Trying to make sure the game audio doesn't get too loud, because I worry I turn it up too much whenever I fiddle with my new mic settings. Okay, do this here. Ignore the blood skeleton, or the red skeleton. The one that looks like he's made of Sunny D. Sunny D skeleton. Ooh. Oops. I whipped right into him again. You probably also noticed, like, yeah, because all the audio is recorded in Japanese, like, they didn't start doing English audio for, like, the character grunts and everything until Portrait of Ruin. But, like, if Juiced gets, like, poisoned or something, he's like, "Nani?" He just shouts, like, stuff like that when he gets flung backwards. And this is the save room where the secret is. So, this area right here, it's not marked on the map, but the ceiling is passable. If you come back later in the game with Super Jump, you can go up there for a secret room. So, keep that in mind. We'll come back to that later. Now, get rid of the skelly. Oops, what am I doing? Why did I just fling myself into him that way? Here. We're gonna go over here and fight the boss first. The music here is pretty intense, isn't it? It's ultra spooky. It's the kind of music that plays when a gang of skeletons are, like, walking down, like, the alleyway, and, like, they spot you, right? Like, they spot you like a Pokemon trainer, and they all just start walking in unison. They just start snapping their fingers, like... My fingers are a little too greasy from just grabbing my drink here. Or a little too moist, I should say. I can't really snap them at the moment. I can't do anything, I'm saying, apparently. Look at me go. Also, say hello to the boss. I get hit by the guillotine or the pendulum. You hit this guy a few times, and then he teleports. Oh, I hit him once there, did I? I know his pattern. I remember having to practice this guy a little bit for his no damage achievement. Because he gets a little bit slow, and it's annoying when you get hit late fight. He just hides behind his shield, and then he does a super speed rush. Uh-oh. Yeah, of course he walked into me. Easy. Okay, now he's in his final phase. Cool backgrounds for the boss room, though. I'm not close enough. Of course I'm not. Don't worry about this laser. It could take off the tip of my head, apparently, but I'm safe. Oh, dear. Are you serious? That's 2 times now. He just keeps going into my hitbox after I do a spell. That is absurd luck right there. Okay, I didn't need to potion, but I just did that as a safety measure. That was ridiculous. Some ridiculous luck right there. I'm a little annoyed about that, not gonna lie. Okay, now we got the Sylph feather. Sylph? Sylph? Yeah, you say it as Sylph if it's S-Y-L. This makes it so I can double jump. So now we can basically get to most of the platforms we need to go to. And I can also dive kick. You can see my cool aura. Ooh. Like Silpco. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, Skull Knight's a pretty easy boss. It's just, with the double damage, I had some goofy luck. I thought I was actually gonna die there. I'm like, oh, come on, don't do that. Take you out. Now, before we go up there with double jump, we're just gonna go over here now. Oopsie. and save the game again. Nice. Boo, 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 boo. Boo. Skull Knights only has 2,650 attack. Yes, he does. The Yugimon monster. Right, do that. Okay, there's another level up. I'm level 13 already. That's not too bad. Getting greedy with my hits again. I believe there's a life up if I go over this way. Big Skeleton is an enemy that I believe gives a good chunk of XP. Or, hang on a second. When you reach a certain level, he stops, though. Sec. Rid of these fellas. Down here, there's the life up. Take this. Let me just check. I want to see how much the big skeleton gives at this level. I may have already hit the point where he gives 1, so I need 1230. Ooh, jeez. 1 hit away. Oh, yeah, see? If I was just like 1 or 2 levels lower, he'd be given a lot more, but he barely gives anything now. Okay, well, no problem. Just leave him be. Don't need the axe. We already messed around with that. I don't think this goes very far, but let's just do it. Aha, one of these little things to knock down. There's a bunch of silly, things you knock down to, move around in this game. They're more cinematic than anything. They're not that special. Oops. Mostly you just kind of hit them and then you just stare at it. I guess it looked cool at the time. But on replays, it can feel kind of annoying. Check out this cool leather cap. What does it do? Anything special? Anything amazing? Hat made of leather. Yeah, it's useless. And yep, this connects back to the castle entrance at the start of the game. But one of these things is here. We can't break it. So we're gonna go back now. We need to go back to the middle, that big gray middle part now. We need to use double jump to climb that section. In a second. What was the percent? 49%. The castle is half done. Amazing. Just zip zooming. I should become a speedrunner for this game, because clearly I'm just so fast at it. Oops. And I need to go back for that one double jump platform I missed, too. Okay, get out of the way, Donkey Kong. You're blocking my way. Busting my chops here. The save room's gonna heal my mana anyway. I don't know why I'm not just spamming it on them. Ooh. We cannot get up here without double jump, but see if I can show that the ceiling... Yeah, see, the ceiling isn't there. There's no... It doesn't show that the map connects up there, but you can jump up there, but you need the super jump. You double jump's not enough to reach it. Ooh. Pop this. Has Konami ever done Castlevania Yu-Gi-Oh! Crossover? There's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card called, Vampire Hunter that looks like a Belmont. That's the closest thing they've done to a crossover. There's also a card that references Solid Snake. There's a couple of Konami reference cards, but they're nothing too crazy. No, gigantic crossover stuff. Wow, I'm getting hit by all the jank hitboxes on that. So much for it being simple. I lied, everybody. Okay, do this. Yeah, there's some Gradius cards. There's Gradius references in this game. I think it's one of the spells, actually. Okay, take out Donkey Kong. Pop, pop, pop. I've never really played Gradius. Gradius is like a shmup, right? I should try more of those. Maybe retro achievements would be a good thing to let me try out some genres I've not really gotten too into. I think there's also a bunch of shmup collections on, Switch now, too. Alright. Okay, and over here. We're gonna go ahead and leave. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? I need to go back this direction again. Yes. Okay, just hit him with the big boop. There we go. Don't let him crawl away. And ignore that thing right there. Up. That's the term people use for shoot 'em up games. It saves precious syllables, so we say them all together. Oops. Oop. There you are. That's at the top of this room here. Oops. Oh. On now. What the heck was up here? I think it's just a hard... Ah, it's a hard up. Okay. It's a hard up, and it's also a reference to, like, the Medusa head boss from, like, Castlevania 1 and 2. Don't want the cross. I will take the ice book, yes. Thank you very much. Okay, hop down this way. Oh, oh. Ah. Oh. Well, that thing hit me again. To play it safe, I'll just take out and use another potion. I got lucky, and some enemies dropped, like, some extra ones, so I'm pretty good on potions. But I have to play smart, because it only takes a few reckless hits, and my HP bar is, like, almost empty. Maybe I'm making this look kind of easy, but this could easily go south if I wasn't spacing all my attacks better. Right. He always goes to the right no matter what, so... Take him out. How much do you give? 268. Ah, he gives like 40-something now. Cool. Technically, Toho is a shmup. Yes, it is. Ooh. And do this. I think outside of Toho and Gradius, I don't think I, like, know about any shmup games, like, at all. I know some people can be diehards for that, and there's a whole bunch of them, but the genre just feels so niche, doesn't it? I need to play more games. That's clearly the answer. Play more games, appreciate more games. That's life, baby. Get yourself a comfy snack and play them all summer. You guys better be doing that right now. Oh. Second. No reason to go to the furniture room. Okay, take out the curse thing. The only curses we need are Curse Bear. Okay, these guys die in 2 hits now, so I definitely got enough XP. Now, there should be a boss fight along the way. We're gonna take the right path here. We want to fill out the map for this place. Just ignore the elevator. The elevator would skip filling out the map. Oh. Elevator is coming with us on the side. Hang on a second. No, there's nothing on that platform. This room alone is going to fill out so much. 50.5%. Perfect. And this right here, it is locked. It's another wacky door that's locked. Now let's just ride the elevator to fill out the other side of the map. Yay! I don't know why they did this. Obviously, everyone's going to want to fill out the map. What is the purpose of even having multiple stops along the way? Like, are we going to get out halfway through? It's a weird room. It's kind of a waste. A second. No, there's nothing else to go to. Just go to the top. Ooh. Okay. Let me adjust my seat a little bit. Oh, no. I accidentally tapped down. My bad. Very comfy elevator ride to the top. And 51.3. Game is half over. Only been, like, not even 2 hours. Come on, game designers. Ugh. Games used to be just so short. Padded armor. Okay. That's 9 extra points of defense. We'll take that for now. Might help. Might soften a few blows. it's definitely showing that the, ooh, I'm taking way more damage when I'm getting hit. Like, no question. And some of the enemies are taking longer to die as well. Okay, that's just that. And this weird thing right here, this only opens when you've gathered all 5 Dracula relics. Very weird out-of-place door, because it looks like a sci-fi, like, shutter. Make a quick save at the save room. Oops. Scary red forest in the background. Scary blood moon forest, more like it. Okay, zombos over that way. What do we... This door right here goes back to start, but it's locked, so we can't use it. Always a fun time. And... Castle top floor. Here's another weird elevator room. Let's just ride the right side here. You can get all this money, but the money's kind of pointless. There's a shop near the end of the game that only spawns if you reach level 50. And to reach level 50, you basically gotta, like, grind a little bit against the endgame enemies, which is a little bit overkill at that point. And one of the items you can get from it is the ability to, like, infinitely jump. Like, you can infinitely do, like, jumps like this over and over. But it feels so sluggish and pointless, you don't even need it. It's such a weird item. A weird post-game item, basically. So this boss over here is technically optional, but if I beat them, I'm pretty sure I get one of the spell books, so let's do that. Okay, it's the first Minotaur. I think Minotaurs were kind of like one of the harder ones to learn how to whip only and do no damage for. Oh, right, gotta duck that. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. Yeah. Yeah, I tried the duck and got a greedy extra hit. That's okay. I kind of expected to die after that one got botched. Oop. Game starts. Over to 3. Hard game. Level 13. 54%. Cool. Yeah, the idea of the Minotaur is that it hits really hard, so it's trying to discourage you from going to it, but not that hard. I can't use the spell because it leaves me a little too vulnerable, so just wait for the right time. Or, you know, I could just stand there at the perfect range to get, like, multi-hit by the frickin' axe. Yeah, I could do that. Ugh. Okay. Here, you know what would be better for him? Oh, sorry. Hang on. Just ignore my completed save files there. Okay. Maybe I should use the fire one. Yeah, there we go. Oh! Again? I was stuck. I can't believe I did that. I was completely stuck there, just taking the damage. I couldn't jump out of it or slide out of it. Oh, that was so silly. There we go. Unfrickin' believable. There we go. There we go. But look at that. Back up properly. That's the one where he goes that way. Do that. See, look at that. Playing him proper now. Just duck the spin. There. I want to do this without using a potion now. He's challenging me. Oh, wait. This is going to be... Yeah, that. Forgot the tell for a second. All of his actions are pretty well telegraphed, so you got no excuse for getting hit by him. Oops. There we go, killed him. Yay! I just very stupidly, like 2 times in a row there, I was at the perfect spot to get chopped by the axe, so I was just basically stuck in the axe hitbox. So I just sat there and died, because he kills in 3 hits. So take the life up, and over here is the wind book. So switch to the green icon. Oh, okay, that is not pleasant to look at. It almost looks like a glitchy mess is surrounding me with how fast it goes. I got this cool barrier. I guess it damages. Isn't that basically what the book does as a normal sub-weapon anyway? Okay, well, whatever. Minotaurs just want to be friends, but we don't want to be friends with Minotaurs. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like Minotaurs, they'd borrow a copy of your retro games and they wouldn't return them. Don't ask me how I know this, I just get the vibes. They'd probably, like, put them in their fancy little maze or something and be like, haha, go get it, loser. That'd be mean. And we don't like meanies when it comes to video games, do we? Hang on a second, this goes... Yeah, we're not climbing this thing. Just take that there. Ooh. If I lend anything to anybody, you better believe you're giving it back. Hang on a second. Up over here is this, so let's go this way. Yeah, there's 2 Minotaur boss fights in the game, and both are technically... Oh. Okay, there we go. Both are technically optional fights that just give you extra stuff. They're not really difficult fights, so to speak. It's just, they're one of the few points of the game where they just do a crap ton more damage than anything else, so... If you just mess up, you mess up and just start over. But the save rooms are right outside, so... Oh, okay, try the Wind Fist. Oh, right, Wind Fist is Hadoken. So we'll take that. This one's actually pretty decent. That. Oh. Another shop I can conveniently do. We meet again. Glad to see you looking well. What can I do for you? So, does he have... What does he have here? Nova Ring. Increases the strength of the cross. Don't feel like grinding 5k for that, buddy. Just buy a couple potions for the road, really. That's all you need. Like, his equipment is just meh. You're more likely to find better stuff just as natural drops along the way. There we go. Nice. This has been pretty fun so far. I'm glad to feel like I'm in a bit of a Castlevania binge again, so hopefully I can start squeezing in some more playthroughs and hacks for this series. Let me try Wind Rain. Okay, it's just Hydro Storm. I could just use that for a bit. Hydro Storm is nice. Okay, I've checked everything down there along the way. Don't think we're too far off from another boss fight. Don't want to fight them. The green guys are just not really worth fighting. They take too long. Save game. Oh, no, that's sealed from this angle. That's right. That's right. Where do I go from here, then? Oh, dear. Oh, right, I remember. I have to go back to the caves in the bottom right. You may have remembered there was an area I couldn't reach without double jump, I pointed out. I need to go there, and I'm gonna find another mirror. Like, you see those yellow tiles? That was the mirror I found at the start that took me to the caves. I need to use that. Okay. Had my sequence out of order there, but not too bad. I claimed all the rewards, so we're good. Like, yeah, the stuff with the Minotaur in the top floor was just basically optional, but I got the Wind Book, so cool payoff. Alright. Your slide damage is the same damage as your whip, by the way. There we go. So if you know the final hit is gonna kill, you may as well just use a slide. Oh. Well, now I'm cursed, and I gotta walk like a chump. Or I could just use the Uncurse Potion. 5. What do you think the Uncurse Potion tastes like? It's purple. You think, like, it tastes like, you know, like one of those, like, almost like one of those, like, grape sodas or something? I wonder if that could, like, uncurse us all. Delicious. Ooh. Purple drinks can be pretty nice. Honestly, like, I kind of like, I kind of like the purple energy drinks, not gonna lie. Gummy bear juice. Ooh. Lean. Ooh, that makes it sound gross. Okay. Ride the elevator to the bottom. Oops, I accidentally tapped my speed up button for a second. My bad. Here, let me get a drink now. I'm getting thirsty. Ooh. Purple is a royal color. I guess it can be. Yeah, I don't need to go this way. Sorry, the opposite way. I misspoke. Just ignore all the spooky red stuff in the background. This is fine. I also need to play the Maxim mode for this, for the last few achievements as well. I might as well do that run on stream, too, because Maxim is super fast and just obliterates everything. Oops. One of the more unique side modes in the series, I think. Okay, hop down this. Yeah, almost there. It's just a long trek. Could have just used the elevator, but whatever. Ignore the spooky skellies. Oops. What am I doing? Oh, wait, no. My kick is not doing as much as the whip. I think I have that confused. Circle of the Moon is the one where the attack stat is just every attack action. Unless it's the spinning whip. The spinning whip is a different damage calculator in Circle of the Moon. I might do another randomizer playthrough of Circle sometime. Like, Circle of the Moon has, like, passwords for different character classes you can do, which is just basically just translates to different starting stats, but they're really pointless, in my opinion. I feel like they don't add a whole lot of a difference as, like, a challenge run. Okay, that. A randomizer at least makes it so that, like, your card combos are going to be very random, so you'll get to use abilities you'd otherwise never do casually. Okay. I do like how in the randomizer, you can set it so that you have to find multiple keys to open the Dracula door. It's kind of nice that you can do that. But the randomizer can't randomize the map. Second. Yeah, it's past this thing. Oh, wow, that does nothing. Come on, man. Thought it would do a little bit more. Might as well get the book back again. Here, you know what? We'll just hop down this way. I don't need to go to the save room. Famous last words. Melt those witches. Nice. Okay, perfect. I think another good reason to get some more Castlevania going again is we're living in the miracle year where apparently the series is getting another game. So you know I'm going to be playing that day one. Hang on, I want to get the cross. I want to see the wind cross. Okay, it just makes a bunch of SpaghettiOs fly around me. Well, I guess this is powerful. A little slow, though. Okay. What's her name? We know her name, right? She's Rose Belmont. Okay. Looks cool, chat. You're gonna be the new protagonist after, like, 20-something years of no 2D Castlevanias. Ooh. And, yep, it's over here. Remember this area. I'm gonna ignore them. There we go. Big hits. They get smaller when they hit something. Ah, here we go. The other mirror. So this will take me to another part of the castle. Now we're up over here. Oh, I like the music here. It's cozy. Also, check out that background. What is that? There's blood of something. Or is it like hands clasped together? Is it something being stabbed? Who knows? Wind knife? Can't use it. You know what? You know what? I'll take the knife for now. I'll be crazy. I'll be silly. Juiced! Have you found Leidy? You're Maxim, aren't you? Hey, what do you mean by that? Nothing. Forget about it. So, tell me, how did you fare? I have found nothing yet, but my memory is slowly coming back to me. Really? So Leidy is somewhere in this castle after all. Yes, I'm sure of that now, and I know that I have also been here before. And there is something I think you should know. Go on ahead, you can tell me anything. The day you inherited the title of Vampire Hunter, I felt as if a wall had been erected between us, and for that reason, I set out on my expedition. I wanted to be better than you and relieve you of your fate. Long ago, you told me of Dracula's remains. Do you remember that? Yes, I remember. The story of how my grandfather, Simon, gathered Dracula's remains and destroyed them to undo his curse. Yeah, remember that wacky NES game? A lot of people didn't like that one. I thought my wishes would be granted if I too could gather and destroy them. That means... Ooh, voice crack there. That means that the remains found in this castle are genuine. They are identical to the ones I found, but I have little memory what happened after I found them. I only remember Leidy being brought here. If true, Dracula's remains may be giving rise to the castle. Forgive me, this is all my fault. I'm not the one you should be seeking forgiveness from. You want to apologize to Leidy first. We must hurry and find her. Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll be off then. Maxim, I believe in you. Thanks, Juiced. Yay, best friends, best buddies. We could all use best buddies, chat. And here is the balloons. Yeah, there's a boss fight not too far up ahead. Oops. Oh, I got poisoned. I thought that was an opening. My bad. Okay. This is one of those areas. Don't worry too hard about it. Okay, this is one of those... I break that in another way, so just leave it alone for now. I know where I need to go. Oh. In a second. Yeah, the boss room should be right over here. And so should the save room down below. Yep, there it is. Hang on. Don't really need to check the side rooms, because a lot of these areas I need stuff later. I need to come back later. You may have also noticed in this particular save room, there's something here. This is the only breakable thing in the save rooms in the game. It's pretty obvious what you do with that later. For now, let's just leave it be. Take out the skelly. Made a save, so we're safe. I don't even know what the wind dagger does. Oh, it's Thousand Knives. Okay. It's a Richter's knife item crash. Okay. Problem. That. I let myself get hit there. Look at me. Just go for it. It's the devil. Wow, I'm surprised I'm getting away with this. Okay, I did not get away with this. Alright, that combo is not good for that boss. Alright. Maybe if I could get behind him, actually... Hang on a second. Back to Skywalkway. Get behind him when he settles on the ground. That would work. For now, let's just do this. Do that. Oops. God dang it. Let myself get hit again. Don't get poisoned. I mean, honestly, I could explore a little bit of the side paths in a little bit if I want to get an extra life up or something. I'm just kind of being greedy. It's at this stage of the game where the extra damage from the enemies, or the double damage, is really gonna kick in. Obviously, if that's a big, double damage obviously gets worse as the game goes on. You know, I think all of you understand basic math. I don't know why I'm trying to explain it. And thank you, Clouds, for gifting a sub to Adri there. Appreciate that. Alright, we're gonna fight the devil now. He got big baseball gloves. This was one of the harder fights to learn how to do whip only, because he moves in a weird way, where it's kind of challenging to kind of learn his pattern, I felt. So I'm gonna wait for him to perch on the ground and get behind him. He also moves so fast that when you commit to... Oh my gods. Really? That is so stupid. I can't believe that hit me. Wow, this does nothing. I can't stop this either. Okay. Here, just do this one. There we are. On. Yeah, he moves so fast in the air that sometimes when you commit to certain movement with a jump, you might actually be setting yourself up to get hit by him, which can be annoying. He can be deceptively, like, more difficult to deal with than you think. But if it was normal mode, he'd be absolutely shredded and dead by now, so don't really need to care about that. Yeah, I think Ice Dagger is good enough here. Him being near the platform is valuable, because you don't have to commit to a jump to hit him. There we are. Ah. He can also just kind of drop down on a dime, so try not to get perched against the wall there. There you go. Yeah. I'm playing it extra safe there, because I let myself get hit. I don't want to potion spam my mistake out of this. The hitbox with his swipe is kind of weird. You can just barely be close enough to still whip him while he does it, but I don't recommend it. Okay. Come on. Alright, may as well just do this. If he's gonna be perched on the platform, that's kind of rare. Oh, jeez, yeah, see, he almost flew into me, and I just did a very basic jump there. You have to be very careful with how much momentum you have when you jump. You're gonna crash into him when he doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, missed this up. Alright, let me just focus on this. I'm not looking at chat at the moment. He stopped when he's shooting the laser, so you can kind of get a safe jump attack on him there. Ah. Come on. You holding still. Let my MP just come back, since I didn't bring my broken spell with me. Okay, good. Oh, he's dead, okay. There we go, see, I saved it. I didn't need a potion spam. Excellent. Okay. Now, let me just go over here for a sec first. Take the night goggles, which I need for literally just one room. And let me hydrate now, too. Ooh. Cat wants me to hydrate, so let's do that. 62%. Not bad. Ooh. Let me just pop in this here for a second. At this point, with the boss dead, I can take two paths. I may as well take the one that uses the night goggles, though. Hang on. Gives the user the ability to see in the dark to a certain degree. Okay, so we'll just take this and put it on. We're gonna go down this way. Oh, I accidentally took that. I'll keep the dagger for now. But if I see another book, I'll take that. The book would have shredded the devil a lot more quickly. Yeah, screw this thing. I don't like fighting that. He doesn't even give much XP at this level, I'm reasonably sure. So this little, like, circle of light would be super tiny if you didn't have the goggles on. Face guard. This is a slight increase, so I'll change this headgear. I think in normal mode, the spikes do a base damage of 10. Well, they'll probably do 20 to me here. Just let's not get touched by them, though. Don't get booped by the spikes. It will hurt. The goggles do something? Yes. It's not hard to go through this room without the goggles. Also, we got a hint card. Let's check it out. Hint card says, the eyes of the goddess statue point to a secret passage. Ooh. Remember that. It's a secret little surprise that'll help us later. I hope all of you are writing this down in your notebook, because important information will be on the test. Chaos Ring. What does this do again? Oh yeah, increases the strength of the holy water. It's really funny that the Chaos Ring is like the name of like the super item in like the Aria and Dawn of Sorrow games. But here it's just like, yeah, it's the generic thing that increases holy water. It's not great. Little stretch? Yeah, I could do that. Hang on. Ugh. Also, I like how it does call the money gold in the corner there, despite having the dollar symbol. I should have just called them G's. You know, just put like 25G or something. Like a normal game would. Ugh. Instead, Juice is just walking around with like a couple Benjamins in his back pocket when he destroys a couple things. So welcome to the Aqueduct. Or as I like to call it, the part of the game where they just kind of spam a few generic bosses for you to advance past. Hang on a second. Oh, you did a lot of damage there, did you? Okay. Rip him out. Just gonna go past him. I might die to stupid stuff if I ain't careful, yeah. Guess I better be smart. Here, you know what? Give me this, and we'll put on the Wind Fist. Ooh, that did way more damage. Yeah, you see that? Remember hating this area? I don't think the Aqueduct is too bad. Okay, I got another potion. Increase my maximum hearts. You know, the thing I'm literally not using at all. These things respawn as soon as you're off screen, so they don't reset upon reloading the room, so you don't gotta fight them all. Save room over here? Yes, there is. See. I believe the boss room is right over this way. There's a cross. There's this. Check out that Medusa statue in the background. Multiple. Ooh, I got the critical on that. Nice. Oops. Didn't see the platform somehow. Good critical luck in this fight so far. There we go. Take out the Goombas with the blast. The Giant Merman has kind of a sick-looking sprite, doesn't he? He's not really too special of a boss, I feel, though. Ooh, got too close there. Waiting for him to summon the Goombas. Oh, geez, they didn't want to die. Surprised they didn't die with how many of the wind blasts I sent at them. Okay, he's gonna drop down. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's take him out. Yeah, he's really taking a while to go down. Even with the, yeah, some of the criticals I got with the blast, too. Alright. Oh, there we go. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh monster that looks similar to it. I think I know when you're talking about it. He's more lime green, though. Excellent. Alright, boss defeated. What level am I at? 16. Okay. Now that we've done that, we need to go past the boss to reach the next major area. And I should probably take off the goggles now. I literally do not need them ever again. Anything give an increase? Lucky charm? Haha, lies. Nope, nothing else is actually better, so it don't matter. I'm gonna go down this way. Ignore the slime. And that's, oh, yeah, give me this thing back for a little bit, why don't I? The hard gloves. Why are the gloves hard? That. Not wear them on this. Okay, they're a little bit of an increase, just put them on. Mermen look like Kappa. Kind of see what you mean. Kappas are such goofy creatures, though. Hang on, am I going the right way? I don't remember which way I'm going anymore. Let me see, let me just check this path. Oh, this is the goddess statue room. Okay. So you see that thing? Remember, the goddess eyes reveal a secret. Okay, never mind. I gotta get rid of this guy first. I forgot about the boomerang armor. To be honest, it's because boomerang armor is kind of forgettable. Ooh. There we go, got him. So follow the goddess eyes and hop through the invisible wall. And here is the nail of Vlad. Now we have 2 pieces of Dracula. This one is one of the better ones to get because... Hang on. Yeah, it increases strength. Just by having it, you get like plus 10 strength, so you do more damage with it. And right now, my strength is at 82, so yeah, a pretty significant increase with those numbers. Good to pick it up. Oops. The axe is that. What does Wind Axe do? Oh, it's another spin around me until it goes away. Wonderful. I wanted like 7 of those. They did not know what to do with some of those, clearly. Just make the sub-weapon spin around you for a few seconds. Beautiful. And down here is... Alright, it's a cracked thing. I need to come back to break that later. Oh well. I'm gonna play it safe and use a potion. We've got a little trek to make here. Alright, see you later, goddess statue. Bats only give 1 XP. Oops, but they can drop hearts. Or, sorry, drop potions, I should say. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. $1 coin. Bats die to literally any damage. Don't worry. Getting the nail of Vlad is good. I probably should have gotten the nail before I fought the boss, if I'm being honest, but I couldn't remember which direction it was in. I think this just leads to... None. Jump over you. Just go through that. This is the blue stone. Okay, this puts ice on my stats. I think that's good for the water monsters in this game, but who really cares? Oops. Oopsie. Right. Go back up to the save room. Excellent. Progressing so fast. Ooh, I was trying to remember something, but I think it's in a room much further up ahead, actually, so I'll hold out on that thought. Oh, nice, that. Take the Goofy Juice. It probably tastes delicious. You can see a little bit of purple and, like, yellow in there. That's how you know it's good. When the drink is Wario flavored, it's gotta be good. You've heard of the Baja Blast? Well, welcome to the Waha Blast. That would be more like Waluigi. No, Wario does Waz. Absolutely does, don't he? Okay, Big Skelly. Gonna say no to Big Skelly. And just rip him apart right there. Ooh. I don't remember how I find a lot of stuff around here. Oh, this. Yeah, I may as well just get the heart up. Even though I'm not using them at all. Bone Pillar and Max Heart up. Whoop-de-dingle-do. Excellent for me and you. Hang on a second. 70%, 2 hours in. Yeah, rip them apart here. Let the MP just recover a little bit more. Big Skelly down. I love the blood dripping out of the painting there. Well, kind of. It looks a little crusty, but it's a nice idea. Okay. Ugh. You know, right now, I'm kind of really backed up on getting, like, all the uploads this week done. I still have both those Resident Evil 2 runs to get finished now. Okay, I can open this. Ugh. Ugh. Really? Hang on a second. Ugh. I hate how these things have iframes. They're very annoying to kill, and really not worth it at all. Heck was I saying? Oh. Yeah, let me get this back. Oh, jeez! Okay, yes, I do take 20 damage on the spikes, by the way. Yeah, I did quite a bit of streaming this week, but I'm a little behind on uploading some of it. I managed to get the Mario Sunshine finale uploaded before I started this stream, because it was actually kind of a shorter session. I just had to get the last few blue coins, more or less. Ooh, which was very time-consuming still, but... Okay, down here. Rip these guys apart, and get Castle Map 3. There we go, that's where it was. So I can see the rest of the clock tower and the sky walkway with this. Good. And... over here. So if you can see at the map right here, there's 2 entrances to the clock tower area that I'm in right now. One of them is through the basement in the aqueduct, and the other is through the devil boss fight in the sanctuary. You can technically just go either or, but you want to do everything in the castle anyway. Oh. Oh, geez, Harpy. Here, I'm gonna go back this way and just visit the save room. This room right here is where I picked up the night goggles after beating the devil. Yeah, they were on that platform up here. Good. Now we can go back in. Alright. But anyways, yeah, after today's stream, I'm gonna see if I can just get a chunk of, like, thumbnails and stuff done up ahead and see if I can just upload some of the VODs. Ooh. It should be pretty comfy, though. Having a whole bunch of just having several hours worth of crap to get uploaded. I'm pretty happy with how the Resident Evil 2 runs turned out. Oh, here we go. And an extra Castlevania playthrough squeezed in between everything should be nice. Here, just do this. Okay. The plan for tomorrow, I still wanted to play Silent Hill 1 tomorrow. I really wanted to just play that one again. I've been yapping about it all week. But we're also still going to be doing some Purity Forest after we switch from Castlevania here. Oops. We shouldn't need to go too much longer. What time is it? Oh yeah, I got plenty of time. I started a little earlier today. There's a few items to claim in the clock tower, so I'm just going to take the side paths. That. I don't know the Harpy's weakness, if I'm being honest. Doesn't make much of a difference to me. Ah, here we go. I want as many life ups as I can. This. Clock tower just spinning wildly up there. There are no scissormen in this clock tower, so don't worry about those. Okay, good, another level up. I think the disc armor gives a decent chunk of XP right now. Scale armor. I don't think this one's great. Oh, no. This one's an upgrade. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Ooh. If If I have a backlog, I can take a break from streaming. I understand where you're coming from, but a lot of this week I spent, like, helping my mom move and just kind of dealing with a bunch of errands and stuff, so me sitting down and just getting to actually play the games is what I want to be doing. I'll have time to catch up on uploads soon enough anyway. Like, stuff is still getting uploaded, I just don't have all of it done. There we go. Okay. And go all the way. I didn't go to the bottom of this room, so let me just mark it off. Let's see. Ah. This is where that thing is. Good. Slightly. I'll take it. Ooh. Yeah, I was getting to the next part. Next week, one of the games I was looking forward to playing is I wanted to do Ocarina of Time Master Quest. And last night, I actually got that set up on GameCube for me, so we can do that. I am excited. I've never seen the Master Quest version of the dungeons, and it should hopefully be a unique experience here. Ooh, I feel my stomach rumbling a little bit right there. Oops. I got it all set up and also plugged into Retro Achievements as well. Made sure I had a compatible version. Here. I can't remember... Oh, another hint card is here. Hint card number 4. Some spells can be cast multiple times. Ah, yes. My favorite hint card. The one that tells you to push button second time. Which version am I playing? Oh, no, Master Quest was distributed as a GameCube disc. That's how I'm doing it. Okay, nothing down over here. I need to continue to the other side now. Okay, good. That shreds him. And his little attack doesn't reach me. Good, 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 good. Love how they gave me that 70% into the game. I know, right? I should at least give it to you before the halfway point, if anything. And over here. This is a big clock room. You might recognize this hallway from Symphony of the Night. Looks like that one room anyway. Not want to deal with the harpies. I don't remember what this thing does. I think I want to align the blood like this. No, I think the blood lines up like that. Yeah, hang on. This will be important later. Just leave it be. I actually don't even remember if it actually does anything, to be honest, but... Oops, give me that. Hydrate, don't mind if I do. Delicious. But yeah. All my yapping aside, all I'm basically just trying to say is that going into this next week, I want to do a lot of streaming, and I'm also going to have a lot of different VODs to upload, so I hope it'll all be cozy to watch. This room is fun. Everybody watch this room. It's very wholesome. There's a teddy bear at the other end of the screen, and I'm trying to get the guardian armor to the teddy bear. There we go. It gave him a very nice hug. I don't know why it needs to keep freaking out like that. Alright, now we got guardian armor set. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. That's one of the more better cinematic rooms. That one's fun. Now... Oh, yeah, it's an increase. Guardian helm. The stuff I just found is already invalidated, yeah. Guardian glove and guardian boots now. Yep. May as well just take it. Take the defense upgrades. Because it's more important with the double damage of this mode. Oh, the wheel reset. Okay, I'm thinking of a different one I need to mess around with. That one's useless. Ah, damn it. I'll keep the book, because I want my, like, ice aura attacking. Good, 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 good. Oh, no, 3DS has Master Quest as well. You're right, you're right. I forgot about that. I'm not... I don't have any plans to play much 3DS stuff right now. I will in the future. Like, maybe some of the Fire Emblems after I play them on my own some, but... You better believe that the day that Retro Achievements adds 3DS support, oh, those are going to be some fun playthroughs to grind. Like, there's definitely quite a few 3DS games that would make for very wholesome and relaxing 100%. Mario 3D Land would be fun to revisit for that. 3DS Kirby's would be nice. Metroid Samus Returns. I really enjoyed playing that one. That was like the first Metroid game I really got into. Okay. Here, let's go in here and fight the boss. And it's Big Slime. He broke out of the slime tube in the background. Let's give him a big hit. All the little slimes are going to build up. This boss is super hard. Especially. Now, this boss is a joke even with whip only. As you can see. Alright. Be careful, though, because when I was doing the no damage achievement for this thing, if you get hit by the harpy outside the room as you're entering, it ends up voiding the achievement, because it registers you as taking damage when you're entering the room. That. Okay, hit him again. Hang on, does the GameCube version have double damage or the mirrored map? I think the mirrored map is just a Twilight Princess thing. I think Master Quest just kind of... It doubles the damage you take, but also has completely different dungeon layouts. I've never seen the Master Quest version of any of those dungeons before, so it'll be, like, completely new for me. It'll be a nice way to kind of just casually play through Ocarina of Time again. Just enjoy the little story, pick up some little Chivos, and then struggle in the dungeons. Mirrored map was the 3DS thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to do Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D someday, too, for Chivos. But I should probably actually beat the normal sets for the N64 versions as well. Come on. But Master Quest has its own set. Wow, he's taking forever to die. I keep saying that like I'm surprised, but like I know why. It's because of how hard mode in this game works. Oh, he hit me. If I was going for no damage, that would have pissed me off at the end, but alright. Slime is dead. I didn't realize the 3DS version of Master Quest made changes like that, yeah. That's cool. Hello, Harpy. Gotcha. Hang on a second. Right, this room. Hang on. This is the room that's a bit special. I want to point something out here if other people decide to go for achievements. Wait, no, actually, it's not here, actually. It's somewhere else. Never mind. But, there's a rare enemy that spawns around here, and it's, like, kind of completely... Oops. It's a random chance when you enter the map, basically, and you need it for the bestiary, and I did not know about it until I looked it up. You just grab the green stone. Oopsie. Oh, come on. Trying to take these fellas out. Took out one. Okay, good. They're both dead. I don't think they give very much here. The highest damage you can take in Master Quest is like 4 hearts at once, is it? I'm not familiar with how the damage values really work, but... To be honest, I remember as a kid, when playing Majora in Ocarina of Time, that the damage you get from enemies was pretty, like, negligible. So, like, honestly, having increased damage probably won't matter too much. I mean, it'll give me more incentive to find the heart pieces, but I wanted to do that for the achievements anyway. Ah, here we go. Oh, death has returned. Mortal, you know of a man by the name of Maxim, do you not? Yes, I do. What about him? I believe that man has discovered objects that hold my lord's powers. You mean Dracula's remains? My lord's fragmented remains. Now it all makes perfect sense. What on earth are you talking about? You have provided me with an answer, so I shall reward you with an explanation. It's simple. This castle is a creation of Maxim's will. What? But he's not capable of such a feat. True, of the original Maxim, but possession of my lord's remains changes everything. The castle's 2 spirits now embody my lord's powers. The castle's 2 spirits. 2 spirits exist now within his body. His original spirit and a wicked spirit born from the lord's remains. What a ridiculous notion. And so, 2 castles were born to embody the 2 spirits. Of the 2 spirits, the wicked one wanted the castles most. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 castles? Ignorant mortal, don't you realize that this castle has 2 layers? I don't want to have anything more to do with you. Farewell. Wait, are you running away from me? This castle, as it is now, is a transient one. I must go and aid its completion. Right then. Let's follow him. We're gonna go in the big mirror. So chat, after all playing, we finally found the first warp room. This is the same place I was before, but the aura about it has changed. Now I see. This is what Death meant when he said there were 2 castles. So now the map screen has changed. So this whole time, I've been in and out of 2 castles. You notice when everything became gray and red? That's when I'm in the second castle. And when everything was colorful, that was the first one. So this one here shows me all of the exploration overlapped, but I've only explored 42% of the first one and 36% of the second castle. And together, I haven't even explored half the game yet. Yes. So, if you couldn't tell, I was memeing about that the whole time. And these big mirrors are the warp rooms. And I just found the first one. So now that we've reached the beginning of the actual game. Okay. Do that. Yeah, this is the room that has the secret enemy. Let me just go over here first. So, effectively now, there's like a normal and a dark version of each castle room. So effectively, you do have to go through each room twice. Like everything I've checked here for Castle A, there's like a gray and dark version of those areas I've already seen. Okay. And right now, like, the big mirrors change... what is it? The big mirrors change which castle you're in. You can see that, like, where I am right now, it's marked in light blue. Light blue means that I've checked both Castle A and Castle B for that room. And this is why this game is considered the most annoying to explore the map for. Here's a life up. So again, for people that want to do retro achievements for this game, let me show you a secret of this room. Let me show you where I am on the map again, in Castle B. You just go in and out. Pay attention to the left side of the screen. See if he can spawn. Ugh, he's not spawning. Come on. Where is he? I know he's in this version. Not the A version. He's not spawning. Does he only spawn late game or something? No, I swear I'm not crazy. He spawns. Don't mock me. I'm telling the truth. It happened fast for me when I did it, for the achievement. Oh man, really? He's not spawning. What's the chances of it, man? Is he that rare? Did I just get lucky? There's supposed to be like a super rare, like elf-looking enemy that pops up randomly when you load this room. No, it's not the Tsuchinoko. Oh, but he's not popping in. He's not popping in at all! Oh, my, this is abysmal luck. I'm trying to show it off. Because you need to hit him at least once to get him added to the bestiary. So if you want 100% bestiary, you need that. He's not going in. Not showing up. Do I have it backwards? Does he only show up in the Castle A version? I can almost swear. It's got to be like the Castle A version then, doesn't it? Here, you know what? I need to prove I'm not crazy, so you're all gonna have to sit here and deal with this now. I'm making this everyone else's problem. Making this all you guys' problems. Okay. Let's just go back to the other castle. I could swear that it was for B, but maybe I'm wrong. No, because that guy spawns there. Yeah, he's standing in the spot that the enemy would show up in. So maybe the enemy doesn't spawn until later in the game. Wait, is he one of those stupid things that only spawns if you've beaten, like, the final boss or something? His appearance rate is tied to the luck stat. Oh, okay. Is it one of the few things that the luck stat actually, like, reasonably affects? It might be, actually. Okay, we're back in B. Guardian Helm. Put on Lucky Charm for a second. He's not showing up. Oh, I wish I could remember the enemy's name so people could look it up, but... He's literally not showing up! This is so stupid! There's no way I could be this unlucky. I seen him spawn multiple times. I'm not lying. I gotta be, like... I'm convinced he only shows up if you've beaten the final boss or something at least once. I don't know. Because he really should have shown up by now. Just bad luck because I'm live or something? Like, that is a ridiculous, the amount of times I just reloaded the room. He should have shown up. He really should have. Gotcha pull session, yeah. Supposed to just be like standing there and then he tries to run away and you gotta chase him down. I just wanted to show that off, but apparently I don't get to do that. Oops. Hang on a second. Yeah, this is the version of this you twist. Yeah, I think, isn't he literally called Rare Ghost? That explains it. Okay. Ugh. Well, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. It should have been a simple thing to show. Instead, I just look like a crazy person now. People just watching the game randomly. Alright. Well, whatever. If he is one of the few things that's tied to the luck stat, like, properly, like they programmed that to actually work, then maybe I do just need to increase my stats a lot for him to show up. Yeah. I guess I did backtrack for him late game on my other file, so whatever. Dreamer's not crazy. He was just trying to show you all a cool thing that everyone misses. And now I feel bad. Game is gaslighting and bullying me. I demand teddy bears to feel better. I'm the special streamer, so I deserve things. But you know what? I'm mad now, so we're gonna take out our anger on this, mint green fellow here. Yeah! Take that! Hang on, just looked up Rare Ghost. The odds seem very low. Does anyone know the exact chance of him spawning? Because the amount of times I rolled for that, it should not have taken that long. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Whatever. Pretend you saw something super cool. Alright. Do this over here. This is a shop that requires you to have, this item that you see in the corner. It's a special card that's dropped by a couple enemies. But there's nothing special in this shop anyway, so it don't matter. Whatever. I swear I know what I'm talking about. Luck stat is just bonkers, man. Ugh. And over here is another save room. We saving. Groovin' and schmoovin' too. And here's the fun room. The fun room that you need to go through multiple times. You gotta race this marble, right? But we also don't have to race the marble at the same time, because there's a secret in this place. It's further down, actually. This is important, I swear. This one I'm not crazy about. You need to do it to beat the game. You'll all see. Okay, do this. Slide into this. The lucky ring and the raccoon figure. Okay, this one's visible. If you come back here in the other castle, this wall is not visible. You have to remember that you can slide here. You need to slide into an invisible wall in the other castle. Well, what am I in right now? I'm in B. Okay. Kind of just forgot which one it was. And because I went into that extra room, the marble reset, so I have to go all the way back around. So... time for the funny room. This room wouldn't be so bad if they didn't put stuff in the middle of it that resets the race. So, we need to go in and out. Hang on. The wiki says that the odds are based on the luck stat times 0.00025. Wow! I knew the luck stat was badly programmed, but that's even worse than I thought. Okay, so yeah, quick mental math tells me that with a luck stat of, what is it, 52? Oh yeah, there's no way he was going to show up. I was basically shiny hunting at that point, wasn't I? Ooh. Alright then. I guess I lucked out when I did it for the achievement, but if you want to complete the bestiary, you're going to need to get the rare ghost to spawn in that room. Anyways... let's do this for real. Instead of taking the side path, just gonna go ahead and go all the way around. This room is huge, by the way. Like, look at it. This whole map is that one big corner. Sorry, what was my percent? 45. No problem. To be honest, I think this game can easily be done in, like, 2 streams for me. Like, doing it in one would just be a chore. I'm not gonna put myself through that, but... like, once you get, like, the super jump, you can kind of just, like, scoot your way through the rest of the game, cleaning up all the odd rooms, but 200% is pretty easy to go for. Okay. This here. Oops. And easy. We beat it, the marble didn't block that. We get the healing mail, the heart choker. So these rooms, or these items were technically optional here, so... let's see, healing mail does what again? Body. When standing still, it recovers HP slowly. Oh yeah, this is a weak effect, you don't need that. Okay, not bad. Last you guys saw, I was pretty close to getting like 100% in the combined castle totals, but so that's a good halfway indicator right there. So, what am I doing right now? Go up to the top around there. Also, yeah, this is a good time for me to explain. Now that I'm done bitching and moaning about the rare ghost, so you remember when we saw those like little like brown cracked walls? What you're supposed to do is, when you break those, it breaks the wall in the other castle as well. Which, in the other castle, it's not cracked, it's just a solid wall. So, you have to basically break those, and then go to the other castle, and just go there. So, yeah, getting around is a bit of a pain in the ass in this game, not gonna lie. If only the warp rooms weren't so obnoxiously spread out, and basically, like, locked during the halfway point. Okay... and... no, I need to go down. This... yeah, this is a dead end here. But we just want it marked for the map so we can say we did it. Ooh. If you maximize the luck stat, it would be like a 1 in 4 chance of him spawning. That would be like 900... Yeah, the stats only got 3 digits, so 999. You're not getting that to happen without cheating. Best to make a save here, just in case something goes wrong again. So we don't have to do the marble room once more. Ooh. Perfect. Combined total is 87. Not bad still. So we need to backtrack now. We need to do the opposite versions, or go through the boss room first. Ignore the weirdly shaped whip in the corner, or in the middle of the room. Just interesting shape. And there's a big eyeball. That. He bounces against the wall. Doing this guy whip only is a bit of a chore. Oops. Let him bounce. Go over him. Easy. Oh, he's already going invincible again. Okay. Oh, that really hits him multiple times. Okay. Oh, never mind. When he bounces against the wall... Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Ah. Okay, I'm letting myself just take too many stupid hits off that. That's on me. I'm really vulnerable after using some spells, so I just gotta take that into better account. Ooh. I'm surprised that didn't knock him backwards. He was still, like, in the middle of me there. Looks like a Zelda enemy. Yeah, he does. As we all know, Zelda invented eyeballs. Oh, unfortunately, Nintendo copyrighted that, and that's why characters like 2B in Nier Automata have to wear the blindfold. Ugh. The gaming industry is just so weird sometimes. Alright, he exploded into other eyeballs. Cool. Whoops. Cool. Now go over here. Health up. Worth it for the blindfold. I mean, she makes the look really good. I still have to play that game. I haven't played it yet. I don't know if it'd be good for streaming. Okay. This down here. And pick up this. And hop up here. We want to pick up the odds and ends items along the way. Little miscellaneous heals and all that. Kaiser Knuckle. What does that do again? It's just, once used by Emperors. Oh, and it gives me a little bit of extra attack. Okay, so... I lose some defense for 3 attack. That's really not worth it. Nier Automata is probably a good game to enjoy at your own pace. Yeah. See, I want to play I do like playing long games like that, but I can't do too many of them on stream because, you know, I can only continue them on stream, and then we get in weird situations where, like, it just can take forever, you know what I mean? Ooh, gotta be careful with it. And isn't it also Square Enix, right? Because the music for the Square Enix games always causes, like, muting issues for YouTube VODs. Always fun. So we can either take the other path there. You know what? Let me close out some of these rooms right here too. Oop. If Square is the one that published it, it's usually not a big deal. If Square, like, developed it, like if it's Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy, you better believe you getting VOD muted on YouTube. Take this. Check the other side over here. I don't know why I keep doing that to the sword. It's got iframes. Take the elixir. It's a full heal. I'll never use it. Okay. Just go over to the side here. Arabaki gives surprisingly decent XP for when it shows up. I think. Well, it's still 1326. Yeah, look at that. Over 100 right there. For just a regular enemy that dies like a bat. And going down this way, we can go to where the aqueduct was. Aqueduct. Ugh, nothing here. Oh, okay, that's just the axe. We want to keep the book, because the axe is kind of poopy with these spell books. Okay. I've been telling you guys, just in general, like, there's a lot of long RPGs. I'm gonna just kind of play some of them on my own, because I feel like they're better suited for playing on my own. But we can still do plenty of them on stream. It's just, you know, I kind of get through them at a bit of a snail's pace. I want to finish New Vegas, despite it being... Oh, right, this is a boss room. Yeah, I could go in here. New Vegas, I'm almost 100 hours into my playtime for that. We're at, like, what, part 20-something. Ooh. You gotta be in the mood for games like that, because they can be such a... I don't know, they're a different experience to play live for an audience. It's kind of hard to explain. Okay. I took a bit of an awkward hit right there. Okay, be careful. It's gonna bob back and forth. Okay. Let's do that. Now we gotta do this. Ah, want to hit all of it. Here we go. Let's hit this. Don't worry, we're just fighting a normal giant ball of people. This is just a normal sight in Dracula's castle. And maybe if you go to Walmart at 2 a.m., you might see something similar to this in one of the aisles. Ooh. On. Okay, get rid of the little one so it doesn't hit me. Yeah. Almost done. Don't let it bob into me. Trying to space my momentum when I go for jump attacks. Okay, here comes the lasers. Okay, got 2 hits off that. Not great, though. When the tentacle stops, it's preparing to fire the laser. Ugh. Again, I've done all of these guys whip only with no spells, so... Until you do whip only with no spells, you really don't have to learn a lot of their tells, because you can just kind of spam the spells and they get deleted in normal mode. As you can see, though, I can die in a couple hits, so the extra knowledge here is helping me. Okay, they're stopping. Okay, yeah. So when you see the tentacle stop, pay attention to where it's facing. Oh, or just die. Jeez. Come on. Careful now. There we go. I didn't want to pause and potion it, so I did it. Sorry, I couldn't focus on chat for a second. I didn't want to get hit again. Excellent, yet again. All right. And there should still be the save room over this way. And yeah, save room down over here. There's that block again. Ooh, that was clutch. Yes, it was. So where am I at right now? Okay. So at this point, yeah, you can see how the aqueduct there connects down to the caves, but we need super jump for that. I know where to go for super jump. I need to go to the caves in Castle A, but to reach that, I need to... How do I do this again? At this point in the game, you know, you've seen those, like, random doors that just say they're locked. Some of them connect to a warp room, and some of them connect to, like, other parts of the castle. They just kind of... The locked doors were essentially blocking you from discovering the two-castle gimmick until the game's story decides it wants to. So... I don't know, just take your time, basically. There's no big rush. I want to say... Hang on a second, actually. Where did I find... Okay, Castle B. I think I need to go to the top. Yeah, I need to go up in the sky walkway right now. That's what we got to do. The castle I'm currently in, yes. That might be a little dangerous as well. Let me get rid of axe armor level 2 here for a second. If I go this way, it just leads to the aqueduct. And there's no boss in Castle B for that. The merman room is not another boss room. I already got the Nail of Lad too, so I could just leave that be for now. Oh, jeez. Okay, get rid of him. I should probably just go up for now. Okay, got rid of him. I need to, in order to start breaking those cracked walls, I need to find the crushing stone. Oh, this thing. Okay. A lot of XP off him. But he can be a little scary even in normal mode, not gonna lie. Chapel of Dissonance. Okay, let's see if this is the right way to go. There is also a sequence break I can do to get an item early if I plan properly, but that might be kind of hard. Taking double damage, though. In a sec. We'll see what... It's better explained when I get higher up there. You can see some spooky ghosts in the background. This has been a pretty satisfying playthrough to go through so far. Oops. Okay, these guys die in 2 hits. They're an early game enemy. Back for revenge. Oh, jeez. Do that and just thrash his frickin' projectile out of the air, too. Level 21. I honestly can't remember if at this point 21 is high or not. I don't think hard mode changes how long it takes to level up or the XP yield. Uh-oh. Okay, he was doing the big rush. Take him out. Oh. Let's do this. Okay. Instant dodge there. Okay. I panicked there, and I just got the iframes on it. Nice. Remember losing a lot of progress to the Spriggan. Really mean enemies. Yeah. It's funny because, like, the weird, like, outfit he's got on, it almost looks like he's wearing, like, boxing shorts. He totally looks like he is. So... Oh, jeez. Not you. Alright, these guys gotta go. They're gonna chase me a bit. Are you serious? Ugh. Really? Really? That didn't connect. Of course it didn't. Yeah, get out of here, you jerk. Take the hero statue. It's a piece of furniture. Is this an achievement playthrough? Well, there's an achievement for beating hard mode. That's what I'm going for. Okay, get the heart max up. Oh, this guy's a pain in the butt. Here, let me take the drumstick for a little bit more. Eat that random floor chicken. Now, hang on, I'm gonna do something fancy here. Hint card 6. Let me just check this first. The red book and the dagger share a secret. I don't know why it says that. Doesn't matter. Like, yes, you can use the red book and the dagger, but I don't know if they do anything special or unique. Okay. Come on. I need to lure this thing over here. On. Hang on, I'm gonna potion. Gotta play it safe here. Oh, jeez, I can't get the hit. The hitbox on this thing sucks. I'm trying to be able to hit dive kick off it so I can bounce and get that thing up there. Ah, I got it. But I hit the wall. Ah, stop spinning the damn sword, man. This is so much more obnoxious when they do double damage, obviously. Oh, screw it. Just die. Yeah, just die. I'll come back with the super jump to get that. That's stupid. Ugh, that is obnoxious as hell. Is this... Ah, okay, this is the golden door. Alright, we'll have to come back, yeah. Remind me to get that life up in the top right corner when I have super jump. Okay, nothing over here. Just ignore them. Here, we're leaving. I can't take the ghost swords. They're actually making me so mad. They're such a crusty damn hitbox. And over here is nothing. Go, go, go. Have I seen the stuff for Belmont's Curse? I've been passively looking at it. I mean, I don't usually watch too many trailers. Like, if I know I'm gonna get the game, I don't like to hype myself up too much because it just makes waiting for the game harder. But it looks neat. Looks fun. I'm just glad we're getting another 2D Castlevania. Ooh. We're also getting a sequel to Bloodstained next year, aren't we? Like, they showed the trailer for that as well. It's gonna have 2 characters. Like, they're basically kind of bringing back the Portrait of Ruin mechanic for that one. I'm excited for that as well. Situation of, like, oh boy, 2 cakes. We're basically getting 2 Castlevania games. Legally, we're only getting 1, but we're getting 2. If you're not stupid. Okay. Down over here. To open the gold door, I know what I need, but it's quite a ways away. I thought I could get that extra life up early, but whatever. I guess I'm not going to do that. Yeah, the Spriggan doesn't respawn here. Let's go down to the save room. Okay, do that. Nice. So many cool upcoming games. I know, right? Chat, what are you most excited for right now? I feel like I should ask this question a lot more. I love showing excitement. Even though I just said I don't like hyping myself up with trailers, I do like yapping about stuff. Because, like, when I watched the trailers for Resident Evil Requiem, when they said that Leon was going to be in it, then I had to watch the trailers. And then it just made me so hyped and I wanted the game right now, and I'm like, ugh, why did I do this to myself? Why did I do this? Because it just made waiting for the game, like, harder. That's what I'm talking about. I can't be the only one that's like that, right? New Professor Layton. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oops. Okay, let me see. P6. Oh yeah, they did show a trailer for that, right? Persona's another big RPG thing, like I should just kind of do some more of on my own. You also can't really stream the entirety of those games, so another reason to play them on my own. Oh, you know, it might be fun to kind of grind the Persona games for fun on my own for retro achievements. I totally want to replay the original P3 and P4 before playing the remakes. Oops, do that. Blizzard Robe, I don't think this is good. More intelligence. High resistance to ice, whatever. Oh, hey, a chair. And a level up, too. Get rid of the flying bones. Rocking chair. Old radio. Got a radio just for a little bit of fun. In case you want to hear some tunes. Music been invented yet? This area here leads to the mirror that originally... Hang on. In Castle A, it's a mirror. Like, remember, those yellow spots are the one-way mirrors, the tiny ones, not like the big circular ones that work as warp rooms. Oh, no. Yeah, ignore him. I'm not dealing with that. It's just a hard up in this castle, though. Okay. You know, it's funny. I actually, since someone brought up Professor Layton, I actually did look. There are achievement sets for Professor Layton, but it would be like, the problem with achievements for Professor Layton is that if you want to, like, do them, you basically have to look up the answer to every puzzle due to how that game works, which is really unfortunate. I don't think there's really a way around that, if I'm being honest. So grinding those games would be kind of boring. Same reason I wouldn't just do achievements for Ace Attorney. Now this over here. Oh, yeah, need the Crush Stone. In a second. Oh, geez, hit that. Boo, 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 boo. It's down over here. Yeah, I basically gotta go over to the side and up, don't I? Go over this way. Professor Layton's a cozy thing to do offline, yeah. I like those games, they're fun. Now, boop the axe armor. Yeah. Doing this rush attack a lot. I feel like they didn't do this attack very often in normal mode. I feel like they're more aggressive in hard mode. I mean, maybe it's a coincidence and I just don't know, but... Yeah, let me try going up here now. Get the stuff that's around this way, because I got double jump, so I can do it. Okay, just hit some of them. Oh, really? Yeah, they're really doing this a lot. Get out of here. Okay. Okay. Get rid of the flying bone. And we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna get ourselves a king-size bed. We're just gonna carry this all the way down to the bottom floor. Man, can you imagine how much of a pain in the ass it is to carry and move furniture around a big castle? This is why you need, like, butlers and maids to do that stuff. Alright. Now slide on over. Okay, take out axe armor, boy. Oh, there's nothing else over here. That covers that. We're about to hit 100%. Game's almost over. Where the heck do I go here? Where was the Crush Stone? I think maybe it was in the aqueduct. I don't know, but clearly it looks like I need to go somewhere, so let's just do that. Use the save room again before I progress. Let me get a quick little drink here. Okay, it's been 3 hours. So we should switch over to Purity Forest in a little bit, I feel. I think the axe armors do the big rush attack when I use the spell. If I just use the whip, they seem to piss off. Yeah. So I think that's the trick. Never mind. Never mind. They still do it. Okay. Well, maybe the spell makes it more likely. Turkey dinner. Look at this. Okay. You enjoy the Pokemon Let's Play VODs, friend? Well, thank you. Hope you enjoy the streams. Okay. This is the room that's dark in the other castle. Here we have dudes popping out of the mirror. Skeleton mirror. Backstabbers. Go. Pop out you. Oops. And what was another game, chat? We were talking about stuff we looking forward to. I think for next year, probably the biggest thing for me is probably going to be Code Veronica remake. Because, of course, Resident Evil is one of my favorite things, so of course I'm going to want to play that. And naturally, I'm going to need to grind achievements for the original Code Veronica. It's time to learn how to play that madness. It's time to learn how to do the dreaded no save run. For the longest goddamn Resident Evil ever. Okay, pop the skeleton mirror. Here, you know what? That one can stay. Okay, we're in the spooky place. Yeah, I think this is the right spot. Gooey skeletons. Chat, these are skeletons made out of Mountain Dew. They are doing the do right now. Just gonna hit you with that. Get you out of my way. Bone liquid. Liquid bones. Disgusting. Oh, these enemies actually look very spooky. Look at this. Melty zombie. It's got like a bunch of like blades and stuff stuck in its back. Carefully now. Make sure I just check every nook and cranny. Grab the elixir. I don't even think these guys give a whole lot of XP at this stage. Hang on. 2043 is my total amount I need. Oh, yeah, no, they give a pretty decent chunk, actually. I should just destroy them. Okay, playing Let's Go Eevee right now. Nice. I kind of wanted to play some of the Switch Pokemon games on my own and, like, set up a save file for shiny hunting. I don't know. I'd always kind of put it off. I feel like setting up a Brilliant Diamond save file might be kind of fun for that. For Poké Radar chaining, maybe. Now, go over this way. Okay, give him the big hits. Wait, isn't there a save room nearby here? Yeah, there is. I can literally see it. I get confused looking at the double map sometimes. Here we are. Good, 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 good. Oops. Hop on down. Have a little bit of fun. Too bad I can't get multiple achievements while doing the hard mode run, but hey. At least it's a step towards the completion. I do think the badge for this game looks nice on RA. It's just juiced official art, and he looks cool. Okay, what is... This is the goddess statue room in the other castle. So, hang on, yeah. The wall is still traversable in this one, too. Yep. And over here, there's just an extra life up. If you can go there in the other castle, you can just assume the opposite one is true. Okay, take that. And this thing over here just connects to the caves. But if I remember correctly, you could see the cracked wall in the other castle. Okay, no, it's here. I see an item tucked away over there as well. Okay, just leave it be. Alright, let's just climb back up and make our way towards where the merman room is. This is fine. I feel like I'm forgetting something down here. Am I? I don't know. This goes back up to this. This over here is a big dead-end room, so go through it. Oh, it's just gonna have a bunch of melty zombies, so I should take them out. I could probably use the XP from these guys. Oh, one hit? Oh, jeez. Thought I'd hit them more than that. I may as well just use the whip on these guys. Not seeing a lot of critical hits lately, either. Oh, well. Yeah. Okay. Take this. Take the extra life up. Oh, this is good. Good. You found your 3DS the other day, and like 10 old Pokemon games, and all but one work. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of DS and 3DS Pokemon games. They tend to just, like, stop working over time, which really sucks. Only we could better preserve those things, Mr. Nintendo. If only. Well. Let me grab this. Oh, alright. Yeah, the boss room is just filled with these fellas here. Oh, jeez. Well, flash and effect there. I think this can be a decent room to farm in for a little bit. Hang on, how much did they give? 26.75 is what I need. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, they're not really giving that much altogether, all things considered. That. Get rid of the bone. This goes back to where the clock tower is. Hang on, I think I do need to go through here. Let me check this. Oh, hang on. Mistyped, sorry, they all work except one. Oh, okay, okay. I thought you were saying... Okay, yeah. I thought it was the opposite. But, well, that's good then. Glad your stuff works. Okay. Disc armor level 2. You get some funky looking colors. Where is the dang crush stone? Medicine jar. Don't want that. Okay, I need to click this into place. I remember that. Good, clicked in. You can hear machines moving above. Now we need to go up and see what we unlocked. Ugh. There we go. There we go. Ugh. Bronze armor is just absolute garbage at this point. Okay, this is opened up. Wait, what? Yeah, because I clicked the switch in the other castle, and there's a door here that opens. It would have been a solid wall in this castle if I didn't do that. Confusing. You get what I mean. You just do that. Disc armor level 2. Nope, just send him away. Ugh. This is fine. No, I didn't want that. In the book. We get the protein powder. Oh my. This thing's hitbox is a little janky to stand on. Good. Excellent. And down here should be the thing I clicked open. Yes, here it is. Ah, here, yes, the crushing stone. Finally. Finally. By holding attack down, a charged attack can break some walls. So this decreases your strength stat a tiny bit when you put it on. But it gives you access to another attack as well. You do that little zap attack. But mainly you only want to put this thing on when you're breaking the walls. But now that I have this, I can pretty much explore all that stuff. I wish I went here first, but I kind of had to go all the way around. Where was another wall I should go break right now, though? I don't need to go to that one at the bottom. That one's pointless. Castle B. I've basically done almost all that I need to do. Oh, wait, no. I know exactly where to go. I know exactly where to go. I remembered. Yeah, when you find the first mirror to connect the castle maps, it's a big section that is really confusing and unclear as to what you're supposed to do. But now that I found the crushing stone, go do a couple things. Hang on, though. I can't remember which version. Oops. Let's see here. I can't remember if this one breaks or the opposite castle one breaks. There we go. Got the Heart of Vlad. How much damage does the charge attack do? It actually does good damage. The problem is it takes so long to charge that it literally invalidates that. Okay. You can use the charge attack for whip-only no damage achievements, though. I think that's cool. There we go. Yeah, like, it does good damage, but it just takes so long to charge up to full that I just don't think it's really worth it, personally. But the thing I need to break first with the charge, or crush stone, is here. Yeah, this one. This is the most important one to break. By destroying this, I destroy the solid wall in the opposite castle. So I go here in the opposite castle to see a boss fight. Or the boss fight's right here, actually. Okay, never mind. Still, it opened it up in the opposite castle, so we're good. I just made a save, right? So just put redstone on, go in here. I was half right, and half right is good enough in this stream. Oh, I see you're still alive. Maxim. No, you're not Maxim. Ha, you're on to me. What the hell are you? I am myself, just not the me that you knew in the past. This man's suppressed desires, coupled with his possession of Dracula's remains, gave rise to a separate spirit, and that other spirit is me. I'm not sure if he's even aware of my existence. And it was also you who kidnapped Lydie. Of course it was my doing. She belongs to me. But he went and lost his memory and doesn't even know where she is. But he will retrieve his memory soon. When he does, she'll be all mine. Damn you. Sure about that? If I die, your best friend will perish with me. Oh. Your death is at hand. Die, you vile dog. Alright. If you're confused what's happening, thinking about it like this. Imagine if Maxim had a VTuber, and that VTuber took on a life of its own, and became its own separate being. That's exactly what's happening right now. Oops, what am I doing? Can't believe I bumped into it all that times. I had the tells reversed. Okay, do that. Some sweet Teddy lore going on right there. Are you kidding me? Oh, I really don't want to sit through the cutscene again. Hang on a second. Where's the uncursed potion? And just use that, please. That was such bullcrap. Or actually, you know what? With how this guy works, the crushing stone might unironically be the safer way to fight him. So you know what? I'll do that. Alright, he's invincible during that. That's right. And the moth is the funky one. Okay, do this. He cycles through the same ones over and over. Oh, jeez, again? Seriously? He should have stopped at that point. When he was on the right wall. I remember this one feeling kind of weird before. Here, just do that. And hit him more safely from a distance. This way. Just like fighting the sword guy in Donkey Kong Country 2. Any day now. Here, can hit him safely now with that. Oh. There we go. Go away. There we go. He was getting too close for me. I had to instantly just spam that again. There we go. He's dead. Okay. Oops. Hello, friend. Welcome to the stream. This is funny. Hang on a second. Someone new popped into the stream here, chat, and they say they defend this game. They like this game, and the automod held the message. Smart detection. This message might be inappropriate. Chat member, I want you to know that you saying you defend this game activated the automod. So I think Twitch might be a little bit biased on which Castlevania games they don't like. There we go. Yes. It literally... Yeah, okay, chat can see the message now. It was in mod view for a second. That's right, chat. If you like Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, Twitch thinks you're a bot. Or you're a problematic person. That was funny. That was distracting me at the end of the fight. Okay. I'm sorry, there wasn't any text on screen when I defeated the Shadow. I'm pretty sure there's no cutscene post-Shadow fight. What did it auto-mod? The message you see right now. I'm looking at the message, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know why it held that. I have no clue, if I'm being honest. Anyways, let's go back to the save room. Love for games is so toxic, bro. It's so toxic. There we go. Oops. Excellent. Now, wait, no, I was already here for this castle. Yeah, okay. I think I need to go back to the clock tower and switch the castles now and use the crushing stone to explore more. Alright. Excellent. I swear, Automod can just hold some random things. You can pop into the stream and be like, I think Teddy Ursa is cute. And it'll be like, terrible person detected. Would you like to kill them? Alright, here we go. Hang on, what's the percent now? 109. Not too bad. I probably should save and call it in the Switch game soon. Because I could just leave the rest, like, the other half of the game for next time, you know what I mean? Recording's about 3.5 hours, so that's about what I expected. I should probably get myself back over to the, I should get myself back over to, the mirror in the top right and switch the castles again. That way I'll know exactly where to go next time. Okay. Let's go over this way. What likely happened is it probably caught the phrase, I am a blank defender, and thought weird people were being discussed. That'd be a very vague catch-all way to do that. But Twitch has done weirder things. Excellent. What if someone popped into the chat and wanted to debate me about whether Bowser's actions in the Super Mario universe can be defended? Would Twitch put a stop to that conversation? Am I getting too spicy, chat? Is that a spicy take? Bowser is kind of a jerk? He's kind of a bad father, too. Oh, okay. I'm gonna finish my stream, and Bowser's gonna be at me on Twitter. Gonna be like, you wanna fight, bro? You wanna box me? Might just be because you're a new viewer, right? All the way to the top. Let's just go over here. Arabaki probably still gives a decent chunk right now. Just trying to think for a second. I was going to say something, but I went and forgot. Oh, yeah, but yeah, we're switching to Purity Forest next, and I think I wanted to do runs with Bulbasaur. Because of that Bulbasaur run that died very stupidly. Oops, hang on a second. I think Bulba can easily get to the final floor. Ooh. Oh, Chin Guards? That's an early game item. We don't need that. Make a save. Now I just want to switch the castles and then go right back to that one save room. Yep, go over here. I wonder if the rare ghost will spawn. Other hilarious jokes I can tell myself. Oop. Bulbasaur is #1, literally. Yes, it is. Right here, the rare ghost spawns right where I'm standing. In front of that little pillar there. But it didn't pop in for me earlier. Made me look like a crazy person, but I swear it's real. And if you want the Chivos, you gotta get them. But I guess you should probably look for them when you're in endgame, where you can basically, like, increase your luck as much as possible, because apparently the luck stat only affects the rare ghost and, like, barely anything else. The luck stat is not functional, like, at all, man. Alright, so let's open this sucker up. I don't think he even drops anything good. It's just necessary for the bestiary. Shout out to Circle of the Moon for being the only Game Boy Advance Vania where luck actually works. Yes. It's so funny that it took them, like, 3 games for Igarashi's team to realize they messed up the stat. Harmony of Dissonance, Aria of Sorrow, and then Dawn of Sorrow in the DS all have that issue with the luck stat. And then in Portrait of Ruin, they're like, oops, and they fixed it, and the luck stat actually worked properly. It's so funny, man. It is so unbelievably funny. That's why whenever I play, like, the randomizer for Aria or Dawn, there's literally a checkbox to make the luck stat work. You can choose to patch it if you want. But hang on a second. So we're back in Castle A. I have the Crushing Stone. What we need to do is use the... what am I saying here? What am I saying? I basically just need to run around the castle and use the Crushing Stone to unlock some stuff. Going back to following the map should guide me. Like, I already got the complicated part out of the way of finding the crush stone and breaking and finding the Maxim boss room, or the shadow boss room, I should say. Okay. Oh no, the luck stat is broken in Dawn of Sorrow as well. Yes, it definitely is. Done. Oops, I forgot what button to close it. Isn't it broken in Ecclesia? No, I think it works there. I'm pretty sure it does. Ecclesia is the third one after Portrait of Ruin, so it should be fixed. Combined, the castles are at 109.6%, so we are more than halfway done, technically. We've explored most of Castle B, and less than half of Castle A. It should not be too much of a problem. Here, you know what? Just because we can, double save. The last big chunk of the castle is basically just, you know, you doing cleanup with Super Jump to get all the extra map tiles and life ups and all that, but hey, we're good as gold. We are good as gold right now. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. And, oh, hang on a second. Okay, I thought the sound cut out for a moment. My bad. I'm going to take a quick break on Twitch, and we're switching over to Purity Forest. Hope people are enjoying this little Castlevania playthrough. I really just wanted to squeeze this in between playthroughs right now because chat deserves more Castlevania. I don't give my chat enough of it anymore. But I hope it's been cozy. Think of it as a little bonus. But for now, look forward to the second episode, and have a good night. Bye-byes.